Break it up, break it up, break it up. If your woman steps out with another man, and she runs off with him to Japan, and the IRS says they want to chat, and you can't explain why you claimed your cat, and Ma Bell sends you a whopping bill with 18 phone calls to Brazil, and you borrowed money from the mob, and yesterday you lost your job. Well, these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Throw your hands up in the sky and wave them round from side to side. And if you deserve a break tonight, somebody say, all right. Say ho. You don't stop. I keep on. Somebody scream. Break down. Breaks on the stage, breaks on the screen, breaks to make your wallet lean. Breaks run cold and breaks run hot. Some folks got them and some have not, but these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. To the girl in brown, stop messing around.
Break it up, break it up,
To the guy in blue, what you gonna do?
break it up, break it up,
And to the girl in green, don't be so mean.
break it up, break it up,
And the guy in red, say what I said.
break it up, break it up.
Break down. Brakes on a plane, brakes on a train, brakes to make you go insane. Brakes in love, brakes in war, but we got the brakes to get you on the floor. And these are the brakes. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. Yo. Just do it, do it, do it. Just the sky. He said his Cadillac was gold. But he didn't say it was 10 years old. He took you out to the Red Coach Grill. But he forgot the cash and you paid the bill. He told you the story of his life. But he forgot the part about his wife. Huh, huh. Well, these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. Yo.
I said a hip hop, the hip it to the hip hop. You don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang bang the boogie to the boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie.
All right, everybody. Once again, I am your host, Tori Marie, and this is another incredible episode of Bella Live. We'll be coming in soon, just waiting for one more guest. So everybody enjoy this music. And we got the one and only Christine Carolyn coming in the building.
You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got 2 big guns, I definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a sunroof Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Hear me talking about checkbook, credit cards, more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a punk from the rock, not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Cause I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday inn. Say if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. I'm Master G, my mellow is on you, so what you gonna do?
Well, it's on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls. I'm going down in history as the baddest rapper that ever could be. Now I'm feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. The beat starts getting into your toe. You start popping your fingers and stomping your feet and moving your body while you're sitting and you're sitting. Then damn, they start doing the freak. I said bam, right out of your seat. Then you throw your hands high in the air. You rock it to the rhythm, shake your dairy air. You rock it to the beat without a care. Cruise to the show, I shot MCs for the affair. Now I'm not as tall as the rest of the gang, but I rap to the beat just the same. I got a little face and a pair of rhyme eyes. All I'm here to do, ladies, is hypnotize. hypnotized. Sing it on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, the pop, the pop, give it, pop, the pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got. I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, but that's okay. I still keep in stride, cause all I'm here to do is just a wiggle your behind. Sing it on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on. Rock, y'all. Do it on the floor. I'm gonna freak you here, I'm gonna freak you there. I'm gonna move you out of this atmosphere, cause I'm one of a kind and I'll shock your mind. I put the jiggers in your behind. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, girls. I get it on the floor. Come alive, y'all. Give me what you got, cause I'm guaranteed to make you rock. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me one to my, what are you waiting for?
To the hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hip, the hopper, you don't stop. Rock it to the bang, bang, the boogie say up.
If you're ready for this,
Say you ready for this.
if you're ready for this,
Say you ready for this.
are you ready for this? We're ready for this. Are you ready for this? We're ready for this. Where we just can't miss.
We just can't miss.
Where we just can't miss.
With a beat like this.
It's the joint. We're gonna prove to the world that we're for real. We're gonna prove to everybody we know the real deal. We got golden voices and hearts to steal. Because the 5 MCs, they got to be real. We wanna hear the party people yell Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. Ooh,
That's the
what
joint.
these words we said we want y'all to hear. We're gonna
Make a lot of sense.
We're gonna make it clear. We're gonna rock this place. We're gonna use some class. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna
Make it last.
We got
Rhymes on the mind,
We got
rockin' in the heart.
and now the things we do, you can call it art. We're bad. We're sick.
We're doing it hip. We're gonna rock this record.
And don't you forget.
That's the joint. Because Little Ronnie C is the melody.
Keep help me rock, we're singing harmony. Because Jeff is the rhythm.
And K is the bass.
Shout, rock, shocking the whole darn place.
And now here's a little story you got to be told. The party people in the place.
Got a whole lot of soul.
So when we on the mic, y'all shocking the house.
And when we all get together, we can turn it out. Now we're in the house, as you can plainly see. Everybody say, get funky, and make money, and you don't stop. Give it to us now. Funk it up. Woo. Get funky.
Let's go to work.
Come on.
Say I got money and I can jerk.
To the beat that makes you wanna rap.
All right, everybody. Once again, I am your host, Tori Marie, and this is another incredible episode of Bella Live, only on Xtreme 104 FM. We have the incredible, phenomenal, she's just doing her damn thing, entrepreneur, the one, the only, Christine Carolyn in the building. I try to get that little round though, you know.
I gotta bring you got the claps and everything. I'm here for this.
All of it, you know,
Yeah.
a little professional over here, trying a little thing.
You know, you are very professional. I love this setup. It's very professional. I feel like I'm in a whole another world right now.
Thank you. Actually, shout out to Ken, because he the one that did all this.
Okay.
All this stuff you see right here, that's him. I can't even take no credit for that. This is the only thing I did, the little logo.
Yes, I love the logo. I'm here for all of that.
Thank
I love
you.
The pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors. I
Me
just wanted to
too.
say, but I love a pink. You see my lipstick?
Yeah. So first off, how you been?
I'm excellent. Like, you know, like there's so much. This is a season of, you know, change, and there's so much going on right now. And for me, I'm in like a what's the word I'm looking for? A new renaissance in my life. Like, so much is happening so fast, and so little is happening at the same time. It's like a little bit of both.
Okay. So let's talk, Christine, a little bit. And for everybody who didn't, because I didn't have your mic unmuted, I didn't have her mic. This is the one and only
you
Christine
didn't hear me.
Carolyn. No.
You didn't hear
that, that's my bad.
They ain't hear none of that. Okay, let's read this again. You are so beautiful. This place is fabulous. I love the logo. The pink is amazing. That's my favorite color. Lips out.
Yo, me and her got so much in common. It's not funny. Our energy, the colors we love. Let's get right to it. So you've been doing comedy now for how long?
I've been doing comedy. it'll be 4 years in February.
That's it?
That's it. Everybody thinks I've been doing it a little bit longer. Because,
well, I mean, your name is Christine the Comedy Cougar.
Right.
So we would have thought you've been in the game since like...
and that Cougar came about like midstream, like within the first year of comedy.
Okay.
I would say like I started comedy in February, like in September of that year, I found out that I was a cougar. And I didn't know.
What, is it like cougar past 40 or 50?
I was 48. So it was like 48-ish going into, because like at 40.
Wait, you're 50?
I'm 51. I'll be 52
You don't
in December.
yo, shout out to Black Don't Crack, yo.
Black Don't Crack.
I swear to God.
No, this is my running thing, and I say this every time I get on stage. Black don't crack on the outside, but best believe you saw them pills I took before we started talking.
No, I wasn't going to do it, but since you did it.
I do it because it's part of my shtick.
Facts.
I'm a true to life comedian. I talk about my life. So when we say black don't look, I look fucking amazing.
You really do.
If there was a picture in here for y'all
Actually, you can stand right here.
I could stand
and the whole audience can see you.
I will stand and turn around and be like, yes, bitch, look at this. This is amazing. This shit don't crack on the outside, but the rheumatoid arthritis, the knees is flared up right now.
Yo, you know what's crazy is you say that because, you know, I'm really good friends with Jay Burrows. And when he get up, he do the, I like, dude, you good? Like, you look less than 50 on the outside. But on the inside, you really hurting, yo.
Jay Burrows' skin is amazing. When I tell you he got that black man glow, But this...
He really do.
This bitch crack, like... It takes everything from me to get my life together some days, but today's a good day, and I feel amazing, and I'm glad that I started doing it when I'm doing it, because I'm somewhat mentally prepared for this game. This game.
Yo, who you telling? You gotta look the part, sound the part, be the part, everything about the part. It's
and you can't be too pretty. You can't be too ambitious. You can't be too certain of yourself. It's like you have to have, like, sometimes you have to walk in a room and just like listen before you speak.
Humble yourself a lot.
Right, right, and play the game accordingly. Because it takes a lot, especially as a new comic, but a seasoned person. Like, a lot of people feel like you shouldn't be so far ahead of where you're at right now.
Do you feel like that's because you're a female or just in general?
Just in general. Like, I would get it from the male and the female. Like, how did she get booked for that? How is she doing this? How is she doing that? Oh, your Instagram is how you got that many followers. You do this. It's because of the work ethic that I put into it. Like, this stuff don't happen overnight for anybody, and it's not overnight for me either. It's just the right connections, the right people. I've been in the, and this is the thing some people don't know about me. I've been in the entertainment industry since I was a young girl. Like, growing up in Mount Vernon, and I'm from Mount Vernon, New York. Shut up, money earning Mount Vernon. Everybody in the building.
Shout out to Mount Vernon, yo.
Big up.
9357 from the Evening Experience there.
914 stand up. That's my shit.
Oh, that's your zip code?
That's the area code. 914. So and that's a brand that I'm starting to build to, 914 stand up. But I'm talking about the entertainment thing because growing up in Mount Vernon, there was a time, and I felt like I was growing up in a time when hip hop was coming alive, when the moguls were being made. And I went to school. I was taking classes with Puffy Baby Mom. I mean, I was on the sideline writing down the stats for the football team, and Pete Rock was on the field. Okay. So I went to school with Hebs Dancers, Trouble T. Roy, rest in peace, Glenn, G Wiz. I could tell you so many stories about just coming up in Mount Vernon at a time when people were really pushing.
We definitely gonna have to hear these stories outside of the show because I'm interested.
I can't even tell you half the stuff I could tell you, but I'm gonna write this book with Jay Burrows, and you will be hearing about it in my book.
Oh, you writing a book with him too now?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going. He's gonna help. I'm actually gonna write the outline out, but he's gonna help me kind of like see my vision.
Girl, you know me too, because I got the Bella story coming in. He right.
Yes. So you know what I'm saying. But this is the thing that we do. Like, so coming up in Mount Vernon with around all these people that were moving around at the time, I started working in the music industry, but it was too much for me as a young girl, too much, too soon, too fast, and I had to take a step back.
Okay.
And found my way back years later, but in comedy. So, like, I have friends that are entrepreneurs. You talking about CEOs at Def Jam, doing a lot of big things, but I had to take a step back because sometimes life, you're not ready for certain things. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. And I tell people all the time, they're like, oh, Tori, you same thing. How do you do this? How do you do that? And it's like, I know people where I could call and just get it, but it's like, it means more when you work for it.
Right.
When, like, people tell me all the time with them billboards in New York, oh, why you don't just put Bella La? Because I want the billboard to where somebody puts it out for me and I'm getting paid for it.
And that's you
would
talking
mean
about
more to me.
sponsorship. Now you're talking about people helping finance your business. Now you have to talk about, like, so there's a lot that comes with what I just decided to do for myself. So I was doing public speaking, and I talk about being in recovery. I talk about,
Recovery
yes,
from-
a 12-step program. And the funny thing is, like,
Really?
yeah,
I'm 90 days sober. Well, I'm past 90 days.
Well, shout out to you, and I talk
Thank
about
you.
it, because I wasn't on crack, and it don't matter what I was on, but I was on, like, I couldn't handle my drink, and I couldn't handle my smoke, and I would get paranoid, and some people can't function.
Yo, you know what's crazy is I'm writing a Bella story, and that's gonna be in it, like my drug addictions and
It's gonna be in
alcohol.
my. We gonna
all of
have
it.
this. See,
Yeah.
this is why you never know. So I'm 16 years clean.
For real?
Yeah, February
Yo,
is my
nah,
clean time.
That's a definite class.
And
Shout out to you.
Yeah, and year 14, I had a bright idea, and I said to my friend, shout out to Ray DeJean, Laughaholics Comedy Club in Brooklyn, Linwood Diner, next to the Pink Houses. He's in recovery too. He talks about his journey, so I'm not breaking his anonymity in any way. And he's writing a book as well. And I was like, yo, I want to do this comedy thing, and I want to, try and see how I could do it. 2019. So he was like, look, this is, and he thought about it. Because, sometimes when people ask you questions, you got to take a minute to think about it.
Yeah, especially in this industry.
So he thought about it, came back to me and was like, listen, I'm going to let you host the night. You pick a Wednesday you want to do. So February, a Wednesday, the last Wednesday in February 2019, I did stand up for the first time, hosting a show, not knowing what I was going to do. And my friends in recovery was like, we were at a meeting one day and like, yo, what are you going to do when you go on the stage?
Okay.
So I'm downstairs getting on the stage and doing my stand-up, or what I think I would do in front of them before I hit the stage at Laughaholics. So, and it's funny, his club is called Laughaholics Comedy Club, so you already know.
Okay.
We're recovering through laughter.
Gotcha.
So-
I like that. I actually like that name.
That's his club, and
Okay.
it's right next to the Pink. I started doing comedy in Brooklyn next to the roughest Pink House projects in Brooklyn, and I survived. Here I am years later, and then, during the pandemic, we had to take a break, and then
Yeah. How did that affect you? Let's talk about that with the pandemic.
And this is the thing about the pandemic. The pandemic was a blessing and a curse for everybody. We lost a lot of people, but some people had to be home and reflect on what they're doing in their life. So of course the club shut down and everything was going great, but then it was the worst year. Like 2019 was the worst year of my life. Starting comedy, but losing my niece. May she rest in peace. When I was
Oh my
doing,
gosh, I'm sorry.
no, it's a story, but I think sometimes we got to talk about things that people know, like how you got through where you at and where you're at today because of what you've experienced. I was on stage, and she was diagnosed with epilepsy. They gave her medication, and the medication messed with her psyche, and she committed suicide on the day that I was on stage. So you talking about shutting down 2019? Like I didn't know if I was going to get back on stage again after my birthday show. I got back on stage 2 months after.
I'm glad you did, though.
Yeah, I got this whole tattoo on my arm, and I said I was never gonna do an arm tat. The show must go on. She's on here, and I went back on stage, and the light went back off of me again. Like this is what I gotta do. So during the pandemic, that's when things shut down in March, right? So at least I got to touch the stage again before everything shut down, and then around March, I started working with, shout out to Smokey Suarez. Smokey Suarez is a I don't even curse. I'm cursing up a storm.
You can if you want at this point.
Smokey is a motherfucking giant and a beast. If y'all know Smokey Suarez, Paper Soldiers, Death of a Dynasty, he's done a lot. So I started working with him on Zoom, taking these comedy classes that he was offering. And let me tell you something. What I was paying for these classes, you wouldn't even imagine. This dude is so dope. The things that he does for young comics.
Oh, you actually took comedy classes.
So I worked out, like, so what it is that, you sit there and they teach you like writing techniques, different ways, how to approach the stage, how to approach your set. And matter of fact, just before the pandemic, I had an opportunity. I did a show called Master Your Comedy. I almost forgot about that.
Okay.
And Angela Yee, that was the end of 2019. As a matter of fact, that was the November, December 2019. So back to the Smokey Suarez story, because that happened first, actually. So I started working with Smokey and being mentored by him. And as we opened back up again slightly, we started doing these outdoor shows and doing little things outside. And then I did a skit with Danny Deuces, Sarah, and another young man that went completely viral. You talking about Ebro in the Morning, Hot 97,
okay.
The Mother in the Front Seat. If you Google that right now, it is like, it has millions. I mean, people in Africa, China. I've looked at this video, where this video has gone. This video has gone everywhere.
Viral.
So that kind of like pushed the boost in my social media platform. By the time I was out of work that whole time and didn't go back to work until January. By the time I went back to work in January, hey, Miss Parker, how you doing? I'm like, oh, crap.
That's
they
hilarious.
seen the video.
Wow.
So
I haven't seen the video.
So yeah, so
I need to.
The mother in the front seat. So it's a whole, and it was a topic thing. You know, who should be in the front seat, the mother or the wife? And I was in the front seat, and the daughter walked up to the car with her girlfriend, started blacking out on me because I was in the front seat looking like, you not gonna get up? No, my knees hurt. Like, I'm not going to sit in the back. Like, so it was a video that it looked so real. People thought it was real, and that's the thing that we do with these videos. And shout out to some, Joe Show, Danny Deuces, Sarah, and I'm gonna speak their name because these are people that kind of help my content creator.
Yeah, because I see you doing all these video skits now.
Yeah, they're kind of were the ones that put a spark in me to start doing content. And the second video I did went viral. It was all of us. We got together, the potato salad.
Okay.
Yeah, who puts raisins in potato salad and a mother? So,
do you know what's crazy is? Because I'm half white, every time I'm like, oh, I'm going to make the potato salad, I'm like, don't put raisins in it.
Don't put
First off,
raisins,
just
peas.
because I was raised white does not mean that my mother, shout out to my mother, she did not put raisins in the potato salad. I didn't know that it was a thing.
Did she put carrots?
No.
Peas?
No.
Nothing other than potato.
Just bacon.
Egg. Oh, see, you said bacon. See,
no, but she put like real bacon in it, and like
we don't put bacon in the potato salad either. Where your mother from? She don't even want to say. Look, he laughing too. He know the deal. He's like, bacon? Oh, we don't.
She put bacon, cheese, egg. Haters.
Did you say cheese?
Yeah,
that's not potato salad no more. That's like a baked something other than potato.
I call my mama. I'm like, Mom, what's how you put potato salad?
Trust your mama. Just it's.
I think she even put that relish stuff.
No, you put relish
Yeah.
stuff. You put relish stuff. You put celery salt. You put a little bit of mayo.
Word.
You put mayo.
Listen, I remember going to Jay Burroughs and hanging out, and he made potato salad. I was like, where's the bacon and the cheese? He's like, you don't put no bacon and cheese in it. I was like, that's your white self. I was like, yes, you do. I was like, my mom does it. And him being a goofball that he is, like, well, your mom's wrong.
Your mom's wrong.
Oh, snap.
Your mom's wrong. Your mom's wrong. Your mom's wrong for that. So
my mama's white.
Yeah, your mom. Yeah, so I thought you would see. There you go. That's the answer to that. And so your daddy wasn't making it.
Well, I'm adopted, so both my parents are white.
Oh, okay.
So I be telling people, like, oh, you that's so white.
Okay,
I don't know nothing else, man.
Yeah. It is what it is. Listen, I got thanks my straight features. My grandmother was half white too. She didn't like the black side, but she liked black dick. But I don't get it.
Hey, so did my biological mother, so I ain't mad at you.
She liked it, like grandma, you picked the blackest man to marry, and you out here acting like you don't like black people.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So let's get a little bit into your acting career.
So yeah, let me tell you that. So let me tell you the Angela Yee story, because that was my first opportunity to do something that was like a real production.
Okay.
So it was Mastery of Comedy. It was hosted by her. It's on Facebook Watch. It was an episode. It was like, and this happened so suddenly. Shout out to my boy Omar Thompson too. Thompson Studios in Harlem. Like, some people put a battery in your back when it comes to getting on stage, and he was one person too that kind of said to me, when I said to him, I think I want to do comedy, he was like, stop thinking, just do it.
Yeah.
And after a while, that's when I approached Ray. And then, so now, months go by, and this is 2020, and he sent me some information about this thing, and I sent into it, which was Mastery of Comedy, looking for young comedians, Sent it in. I waited the last day to send it in, the submission with the information and the video. As a matter of fact, I didn't even send the video. Sent the submission information, and the young lady called me back. Shout out to Amber Beckham. She hit me back and was like, yo, I want you for this project. I need you for this project. And I need you to send me a video ASAP because I'm handpicking the comedians. So it was a mentorship session where you would sit down and it was like kind of like a reality type thing. And it's still probably out there on Facebook Watch. And it was 4 comedians. I was one of them, Tata Sharice, Marcus McNeil, Chris Sear, and we were mentored by Carlos Miller, Roy Wood Jr., Ida Rodriguez, and I just happened to be blessed enough to get the most coolest person. I got Ashy Larry, Donnell Rollins from Brooklyn,
awesome.
rolling dice in the project hallways and stuff.
Congratulations.
But I also, because he didn't get on set until the second day of shooting, I had the privilege of sitting down with Ida. I had the privilege of, kicking it with Carlos and the other, and Roy Wood Jr. that kind of like gave me a little bit of, but it was the most scariest thing because you're getting and doing stand-up in front of the people that you looked and admired for years with no audience, having to do stand-up in front of them and cameras and lights and stuff like that. So that was my first introduction to a real project. And since then I just been doing the
little things here and there,
the content consistently to the point where I saw my friend, I've been, shout out to Bakery Harlem HNY, my boy Cheo the Don in Harlem, 131st in Amsterdam. If you want to pull up, I'm there a lot of days, and I got a little bakery on now. I started hanging out down there during the pandemic because Walt the Wizard had his little clothing line, and we were hanging out there doing his little pop-up, and I just became integrated into the family down there. So I've been working with them, and in the process of working with them, Tahim Commodore, I got to finally meet him because, all the content creators, you see content creators. Mr.
Commodore, okay.
Mr. Tahim Commodore, fresh out. Mr. Commodore, fresh out. Nothing to come back. Yeah. So I met him.
His Halloween costume in spirit stores now?
Yeah.
Yo, that's great. Yeah. When's yours coming?
He should. I need one. I need a whole cougar look. But so he said to me, and people would say things to you in passing and you don't really think anything of it.
Facts.
And he was like, yo, I want you for my movie. You gonna be my mother. So that was like over a year ago and some change. And then here it is. I get the call. He's with his producer, Alonzo. Shout out to Alonzo.
Okay.
We're a family. Yo, we ready for you. We about to send you the script. This is Alonzo. I'm like, okay, FaceTime. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, you didn't think it was just...
Sometimes you hear stuff.
Yeah.
Not to say that I thought that he was talking like out his ass, but I felt like, okay, sometimes you hear people say stuff, but then when you see it in action,
it's like, this is really happening.
But I felt his energy, and I felt it was coming from a genuine place because it was like, oh yeah, I want you gonna be my mom. I'm like, okay, I got you, son.
That's awesome, yo.
Because we never did content together. We probably did one skit together. We never did content together.
Can you tell us a little bit about your character?
So, in that particular film?
In that particular film, yes.
Okay, so shout out to Julios. Julios.
Julios?
That's the old lady in me. I be messing up names. My mother be like, Ting near. What's his name again? What's his name? Julius.
He's actually on set now filming with them.
Yeah,
more.
Yeah, because they had a few more parts.
Yeah.
I was talking to him. So so Not My Day, the movie. That project will be out spring of next year. That's the estimated date.
Sidebar though, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, wait, is Christine got to be there? Because I swear to God, if you guys are filming her, I'm gonna get pissed.
I know. I'm done. I have no more. Not unless they lose my footage. My parts are done.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm in the beginning, the middle, and the end of the film.
Oh, she in the whole thing.
So like I have and I have pretty and I like it because the character that I play is
yes.
So I'm now what's my character's name again?
I don't even know your character.
My boyfriend's name is Matthew. My son's name is Thaddeus, and I'm Martha.
Okay.
So sometimes you got to play the whole take to remember all the names and stuff.
Right.
So I'm Mama Martha, and I play Fresh Out's mom, and she's a loving mom that wants to see her son win. Like I love the character. Like mom is a little spicy, mom is sexy. She got a little young. She got a little not halfway looking younger, older looking guy that got his stuff together.
Yeah.
And son wanna block a little bit, but mom wants him out the house. Mom wants him to get a job. Mom wants him to get his life together.
Okay.
And she's a cheerleader for her son. She loves her son. So I love the
incredible.
character. So I don't want to give too much of the movie away, but that's who she is.
Okay.
Martha is the loving mom of Thaddeus.
Now the producer is who again?
The producer is Alonzo Hearn.
Oh, from H.R. Family.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
and the director is
Julius Burrows.
there you go.
And the writer and director.
Oh my God, he does it all. I'm so proud of that guy.
I gotta remember. You're training me for my interviews because I be forgetting.
Because you got an interview tomorrow with Mac.
Yeah, I got
357,
another interview with Mac, and Mac was jealous about me being here. But I said, first come, first serve, Mac. You can't be mad at that.
Sorry, Mac.
And I know Julius before you, Mac, but I love you, Mac.
Shout out to Julia Show for hooking us up. This is incredible. Well, let's talk before we have to wrap this up. Let's talk a little bit about what you have going on personally. So your projects. And
So there's a lot of things that I have going on. Before I even did that, I had Retribution, and that's out now. That was done with King and Queen Media. So if you type up Retribution in YouTube, you'll find that. I also have another project that just came out last week called Bishop and Cheney. That's with, I forgot the production company on that, and that's with Pernell Holloway, comedian. I play his wife. I don't have a name. I'm just wife in the credits. But I'm Bishop's wife. So like I'm Mrs. Bishop.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's
I'm his wife. Right
yeah,
there.
I'm his wife.
I'm his
I'm
wife.
FBI special agent Bishop's wife.
The wife that y'all don't hear about, I'm his wife.
But they see me, but the wife stays, like, she's home all day just waiting for him to come home and take his blue pill and get it on. Like, it seems like every character I have is, like, hypersexual. Like, I know
You're hypersexual, not my day.
Say that again?
You're hypersexual and not my day?
No, but she's, what it is that I'm a sexy mom. I'm not.
I mean, have you seen you?
Yeah, I'm a sexy mom that tried to get her son out the house so she can get it. And there's a scene in there that I love, and I will not give that scene away until y'all see it.
Absolutely.
It's such a dope project. But what I have coming up, which is big, as far as like stand-up comedy right now, like I'm a stand-up comic first, and everything else has come because of what I've decided to do with stand-up comedy.
Absolutely.
And I have a big opportunity to perform at the during the New York Comedy Festival. My boy, shout out to Finn G, Fun Size Finn. He has a show called Spin the Block on Caroline. It's a monthly show, and he had an opportunity to headline at Caroline's, and that opportunity has presented him to get a monthly show called Spin the Block, where he's spinning the block and coming back and getting us younger comics that have not had the opportunity to perform on stages like that. And
that's incredible.
I'll be performing next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m., Caroline, Spin the Block during the New York City Comedy Festival. So that's
I wish I could go.
Really, because you'll
I have
be
my
here.
show.
You will be here.
Yeah.
You'll be here until 8 o'clock doing your show. So that's really big for me. Like, as far as like, everything for me is big, but to perform in New York at Caroline's, it's like that's where
huge.
Every comedian wants to go. That's the biggest mainstream room for a comedian here in New York to do. And 3.5 years, a little more than 3.5 years in the game, like 3 years, whatever, 3 years and whatever months. It's big for me to do that.
Called 3 years and some change.
Whatever months. Like close to 4 years.
Almost.
And then I have another dope show that I'm on, which is extremely amazing to me because somebody emailed me and it just happened to happen overnight. These shows coming at me, Wide Range Entertainment. Shout out to Lance out in Maryland. So I'll be doing Bethesda Blues Jazz November 25th. That's a dope 2 shows. Hopefully they'll sell out, and I will be hosting those 2 shows. And then November 26th.
Oh, and we going. Okay, keep it up, girl.
There's more that I'm doing, but these are the ones that are kind of big right now. Okay. And then Queens, November 26th, I'll be out here in Queens with my boy Talent at the Spectrum, Black Spectrum Theater.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if anybody knows where that is. I just got the information today because Talon was like,
I've heard of it.
He said, can you do a plug for the show? And I'm like, okay, no problem, I got you. But I don't know the information for the show. And he sent it to me. So gotcha. Saturday, November 26th at the Black Spectrum Theater, Talent and the Ladies of Laughter. So those are like the main things that I'm doing right now. And then I think I have something else. It's just so much comedy. like with comedy, like you get booked at a moment's notice. You never know when you're gonna get something. I've been to Boston. I've been opening for Smokey a lot. I just came back from Boston, and I'll probably be going to Chicago soon. So it's just, so if you follow me on Instagram at Christine the Comedy Cougar, you will see all the shows. I'm dropping content daily. Like I'm doing probably content tonight when I meet up with some people. It's always something.
That's
going
incredible.
on. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to see Not My Day.
I can't either.
I'm excited for that. Actually, I just bumped into Mr. Commodore at, darn it, hold on, Jokes and Laughs with Tef, Young Tef.
Oh, yeah.
She'd be hosting that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just actually bumped into him and met him officially for the first time. So that was cool.
And he's a dope person to interview
He
too.
is.
If you can get a chance to get him in here, I'm sure.
try.
I'm sure.
He's a busy man, though.
Yeah, he's very busy. He was in Miami. He jumped on my live, and I was surprised he jumped on my live. And we had a conversation about the project, and we had the exact conversation about the fact that you said you thought I wasn't real about asking you. I'm like, I kind of did, but I kind of was, because it had taken a while for it to get. But I know projects and things like that, of that
Don't
magnitude,
happen overnight.
and it's like the script is 70 something pages. It's a big script.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. I remember I was like, Jay, are you done? He was like, nope, still working. I was like, dude, for real?
And we started filming that back in August.
Wow.
So, and you know, and when you're doing something like this to this magnitude, and you know, to the level of it's being done, like I think like and working with Taheem, like he's passionate about this project.
He
Like
is.
I seen him fight for a scene that he really wanted to have with me and him, and he really pulled stuff out of me. Like they all did. They all pulled stuff out of me that sometimes I feel like I you know, you want to do your best in something like this, because like even when he was on my live, he said to me, things are going to be different for you, and get ready, because things are going to be different, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of eyes on this project, and this is I know there's going to be a lot of eyes on it, because it's his first feature film, and he has a lot of momentum behind his name already with what he's doing.
Absolutely.
So just to be a part of this project, and for him, because and one of the things that he did say to me is that he hand selected the people like, that he wanted on this project.
He did, yes, I heard that.
So for him to like say like he wanted me for his mother, and like I'm like that meant more to me than anything else.
Yeah, no,
know?
that's incredible. Well, I'm gonna say this before we go. Why is one thing about comedy that you love the most?
Being on stage.
Yeah, there it is.
It's and I get, when you ask me that question, that and sometimes some questions are so easy to answer. Mm-hmm. And I had in having this conversation when I was being mentored by Darnell. There's nothing like being on stage. Darnell Rollin and I both can agree to that, because there's a time before you step on stage that you have a little butterflies. You may not know exactly where you want to go in your set, but there's nothing like getting on stage, having that mic in your hand, and having control of a room, and having the ability to make people laugh.
Absolutely.
And not only that, is that there's a level of intimacy with stand-up, because it's you, the microphone, and the audience, and what comes out of your mouth. And what comes out of your mouth can be some of the wildest things that just make people laugh. And a lot of people don't realize sometimes it's not even so much the laughter, it's the silence behind the laughter, because they're listening to you.
Absolutely. I love that. Yo, shout out to you, yo. Like, that was a deep moment. Like,
Cause like that question, it resonates with me, because there's nothing else like that. You could write, you could do all the stuff, you can do all the things to prepare yourself, but for that moment, like just getting on stage, people just, I mean, I don't know what any other comic would say about what they love about comedy, but that is comedy. That is it. That getting on stage and letting the audience know who you are through your set and the material that you give to them. I'm a comedian that is a life. I speak about my life. I speak about my experience. I speak about my perspective on things, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where my comedy comes from.
well, I love it. Well, Christine, thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get the one and only Harry O, who's in the building now. He's on his way. So we're going to get him. And then when we come back, we have A.G. White. And then when we come back after that, we got all three of y'all sitting down for a funny ass
show
conversation.
with A.G. That show that I haven't, Bethesda, A.G. White is on that show.
Oh, that's right.
Not to cut you off, but I'm like, shout out to
go
A.G.
ahead. I'm
White.
just the host, you know. I ain't special or nothing. No.
Shout out to A.G. White.
Thanks. Well, he'll be in the building soon. Hopefully, we'll get him on. But until then, you guys already know I am your host, Tori Marie. This is the one and only Bella Live radio show. And stay tuned because we got another incredible guest coming in for y'all shortly. Later.
Sure enough, everybody gonna turn it out. Well, I'm kicking rock well, cause the rock's so swell. Every time you hear my name, it rings a bell. Well, I'm little right to see, making history with all the fly girls yelling, take me.
Well, I'm sharp, rockin', I can't be stopped, but all the fly guys gonna hit the top.
Well, I'm Keith, but you can call me Keith Caesar. The reason why, cause I'm the women pleaser. Well, I'm Jazzy Jazz with the most finesse. Now I do it to the rhythm till I do it the best. With the funky form.
And I'm the plus one more.
And this is the way we go back and forth.
With the 5 MCs, our art to march, and we rock the mindset with the magical touch. We're on time, we're masterminds, we hypnotize when we run down the rhyme.
Therefore, fly guys are the best female. I'm telling the truth, not a fairy tale.
Now just listen to the story that the vibe put down, and it's guaranteed, so let the travel around. Now we said it once, and we said it twice, then we prove it to you that we're better than nice.
Shara, don't stop.
Just turn on your mind when you're ready to rock.
Because the sun won't shine, the rain won't stop, but we got a style called punk rock. Just get about the chair, stop to have some fun. We're two DJs looking for a plus one. To the people out there, we want you to know we are the ones with the magical show. We're two DJs and 5 MCs, 4 other fellas plus one is me. We're here to please everybody out there. Forget about your problems, get them out your hair. So just get on the floor, don't you be shy. You can do it too, just give it a try. To the people out there, we want the best. Satisfaction guarantee is what we possess. We will rock on the mic with a master plan. We do it for the girl, woman, boy, your man. And most people go around just thinking anyway. We want you to hear what we say. The things we say, the things we do. It's like running the race and alone come you. There's a lot of competition to be, but they are the ones. We are the ones. I am the ones with the most you need. KK, don't stop. Just get on the mic. Just get on the mic. Just get on the mic when you're ready to rock.
Check it out, y'all, and don't stop, and keep on to the sure shot. And I'm kicking rock, and I can't be stopped. I never met a girl that I couldn't rock. I'm the everlasting, the mind, the blasting, the man with the rock. They can't be stopped. They come and kick the rock, cause I am so fly. Young ladies out there, they can't deny that I'm one of the best. I'll beat the rest. I told the Lester they could hit the west. You hear MC, the words on your mind, but never like mine, cause mine all divine. I'm deaf, cold, so divine, like the little old bottle. While ours rhyme, sweet, bad, cooling out. While I rock for my man, we call the breakout. Go back and forth and back, the 4 words for the whack. Stay the hell back, cause the whack is the back, and keep the whack back. The 5 MCs got all the right young ladies. Check us out, and fly guys, check us out, y'all. And rock C, and don't stop. Just get on the mic, just get on the mic, just get on the mic when you're ready to rock. And I hear ya, and I hear ya, and I hear ya. MCKK, we're gonna rock to the beat, to the break of day. We're gonna go all the way. KK, check us out, y'all, and you don't stop. You see, at first my name was Little Rodney. I wasn't hanging out and no one knew me. But then one day I earned my seat. Now all the sucker niggas trying to be like me. Cause when they put me to the test, it was a mistake. I put my foot on the gas to get off the brake. I put the gear in 1, I was on the go. I wanted to have fun, I was moving too slow. I put the gear in 2, I didn't slow the pace. I knew what to do to rock the whole place. I put the gear in 3, I went a little faster. Everybody said to me that I'm a rhyme master. I put the gear in 4, the whack out the door. And I bet you never see the whack no more. Cause I'm an MC supreme, young ladies' dreams. And when I rap on the mic, you see what I mean. I say my name's not found in the Hall of Fame, but I'll shock and amaze and make you all feel shame. Young ladies, rock the house. Young ladies, rock, shock the house, y'all. And keep. Don't stop my melody, just get on the mic when you're ready to rock.
And I hear ya, and I hear ya, and I MC rock. You see, we gonna rock on the mic and make history with all the fly girls yelling, take me. You go on it, on it, on it, on. Gon' rock the beat from day to dawn. Gon' rock the beat till everybody's on like a hot butter on the bag of popcorn. Young ladies, won't you come along into my hip hop? Shibby-dibby-dop, shibby-dibby-dop. Rock it, don't stop as you rock the hip, then you rock the hop, and then you rock dare stop, cause I took the name Keith and I said it 2 times. I picked the long name and started a rhyme up the ladder and onto the tree with the funky foreign C's. And my name is Keith Keith. Before I finish, let me say this rhyme that my name is Keith. And you can say it 2 times, Keith Keith, to the funky beat, Daddy Jab. Don't stop, just turn on your mic, just turn on your mic, just turn on your mic when you're ready to ride. Check it out, y'all, and you don't stop, keep on to the break of dawn. Go on and the on, cause the beat don't stop to the break of dawn. Young ladies, rock on. Now I'm the one MC that's proving to be the latest #1 nominee because I got a little rap in a fancy style. I'm above MCs, I'm on top of the pile because I rhyme all the time. I mess with minds. I make MCs wanna bite my rhymes. Now I consider myself as one of the best because I have in store the keys to finesse. My rhymes are slick, my rhymes are bad. That's something other MCs never had. Cause when I touch rock, I just don't stop. I say Def rock, no MC can top. Say Jeff, rock the house. I'm Jazzy Jeff and I turn it out. Shot rock, don't stop. Just get on your mic, just get on your mic, just get on your mic when you're ready to rock.
Check it out, y'all. You don't stop. Well, I have this book from A to Z. It's a little black book that belongs to me. It has your name, your number, and your address too. So when I wanna talk, I just call up you. And when I'm by myself and all alone, I just turn to the R's and reach for the phone. Shot rock is it rocking on? KK, don't stop. And just get on the mic when you're ready to rock.
Check it out, y'all, and don't stop. You go on and 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 on. Uptown,
Rock the house and
downtown,
rock the house and
East side,
rock the house and west side, rock the house and everybody, rock the house and funky four, rock the house and
plus one more.
rock the house and
to the beat, and you don't stop. Come on, shot rock when it hit the top.
Everybody out there, show what you know. Cause I am the sign for Scorpio. I'm not hard to please, but I learned to bone. I know a lot about the do's and more. About the don'ts, I can cast a spell so that you can tell. I'm one of a kind and I do it well. I'm on the on. I can say I've been this way since the day I was born. Cause I'm on, I'm bad, I'm here to say. Showing up, y'all, I would give it a play. Cause I'm one for the money, two to blow your mind. I'm all about killing and saving time. My time is good, won't what you show. Again, to the side, we call Scorpio. I'm on, the oh so on. I get along with Sagittarius to Capricorn. So whatever your sign may be here tonight, put your mind on me, I can set it right. KK, don't stop, and just get on the mic when you're ready to rock.
Check it out, y'all, and don't stop and keep on to the sure shot. I wanna cruise around the world in my yacht. I wanna go to Hawaii where everything's hot. Wanna go to the island where all the girls are on. I wanna boogie in Boston to the break of dawn. I wanna sell the services. I wanna do as I please. I wanna have all the girls like a delicacy. I wanna meet the president, shake his hand. I wanna go through the state, reach through the land. Wanna hear my name yell from miles away while I'm sitting at home just collecting my pay. I want my bus to be big, my pockets real fat. Want everyone to know that's where I'm at. I'm just that sweet, I'm real unique. I'm ready to rock to any funky beat. I'm down below, and that's a fact. And I'm rockin' around good without no slack. So be amazed, be hypnotized, gonna rock around well. Make you realize I am the one that I never felt. I go by the name of Casey Rockwell to the depths of hell. And rock the sea, don't stop. Just get on the mic, just get on the mic, just get on the mic when you're ready to rock.
and I hear ya, KK y'all, check it out y'all, but don't stop.
Be like that
Keep
19
on to the sure shot. I got the qualifications to rock the best. There's no limitations to my finesse. I got the modifications to alterate. I won't bite a rhyme and I won't imitate another MC when it's running down rhymes. Cause at the time he's just running down mine. But that's alright because I know someday I put him in check and take his rep away. Because my name is known from land to land. Cause I'm a super fly guy with the mic in my hand. My name is known from sea to sea. And when I'm on the mic, I cause modern history. I'm a mystical, magical man on the mic. When I run down a rhyme, it will be a delight. Cause I'm a mean machine, a master plan. You see what I mean when there's a mic.
All right, everybody. Once again, I'm your host, Tori Marie, and this is the incredible one and only Bella Live radio show only on Xtreme 104 FM. Prior to our now guest being here, we had the one and only Christine Carolyn in the building. She's incredible. Please make sure to go follow her on Instagram. And now we have the phenomenal, the one and only Harry O in the building. What's up, yo?
What's going on?
You annoying, yo. How have you been?
I've been good. You know, my bad about being late. I was on that CPT time.
Nothing new. Nothing new with you, dude. I mean, you came all the way from Jersey, so I get it. I swear, everybody from Jersey, they be like, oh, snap the traffic.
Yep.
So
Wednesday, oh, here we go.
Fact. So for everybody who doesn't know who you are, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
I do a little bit of everything. You can find me always on IG. I do skits. You gonna play music though? I see how it is.
No, I was gonna do this.
Yeah,
I hit the wrong button.
It's all good. I do a lot of comedy skits. I do stand up comedy. I do acting. I do everything. If you need me to fix something, I got that too. We're like, you know what? I do a little bit of all.
Okay, you're annoying. No. So let's talk about how long you've been in the game for as a comedian.
All right, for stand up, I've been doing for like about 5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, I jumped into it by my friend was like, hey, here's 2 shots of Henny. And we was at open mic, and I got up on stage and just never looked back.
You know what? That's nice of your friend because actually I did comedy once, and I don't know if that's my thing, but like I did comedy at Bentley's. Shout out to Q Brooks, but it was Joe So that was like, yeah, Tori, you're gonna do an act. I was like, what? No. And Joe Show was like, yo, cool, yo, she got this. And they called me up, and I don't like being that person. Yeah. But Q Brooks was like, yo, you should do it again. I was like, yeah, no. But no liquor. I was sober as a mother. I was pissed. I was like, hey, everybody.
You had them butterflies in your stomach
It
before?
was awkward. Yo, what? No, I had a bright-ass light shining in my face.
Whew.
Pissed. It was hot. My makeup was sweating. Nobody prepared me for that waterproof makeup. I was pissed.
He was like, wait. Are you serious? Are you? Oh.
Dude, when he was like, Tori, come up here. I was like, oh, shit, this is happening. Like, what? Joe, he's like, go. That's all I get. Just go. Go ahead. I'm like, hi, I'm Tori, and I'm not a comedian, but I guess I am tonight. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I sucked.
Oh.
I don't know if I sucked. They said I was good, but I think they just felt bad.
Nah. You was good. I put faith in their decision.
I didn't post the show.
You didn't post?
I didn't know I was doing that. So let's talk about you. Fuck me. So let's talk a little bit about you. So you have so much going on.
Yes.
I believe you're actually in a movie.
Yeah,
or TV series, I believe.
Yeah, I got in a couple of TV series. I did a whole bunch of background work, of course. I feel like, if I get enough, TV shows, my baby mother, she can't watch TV no more. So, she'll see me somewhere in her favorite shows.
You're hilarious.
Shoot. I got into, I'm on the Blue Labyrinth. It's a web series. I jumped into that. Shout out to Logan for, putting me in that. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. That's like my big sister now.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I got it. It all started when I jumped into the movie Notorious back in the day. I was an extra in the B.I.G. one.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Are you joking?
No. You'll see me. I'm like a good 3 seconds, but you'll see me like I walk past the screen. And I look, we make eye contact with the camera, like, hey, y'all see me, and I walk right out. But it's a good time.
Oh, I thought you were joking. That's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't get your credits in that one.
No credits at all. But you definitely will see me, and I get my credits in Power coming up this next chapter.
Congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about being on Power. On set, I should say.
Oh, being on set of Power, is very interesting. Actually, I like being on set because you get the real feel. You see what's going on. I get to play a bodyguard. I was waiting. I was like,
you're a bodyguard?
Yeah, I'm a bodyguard.
Body where?
Exactly. But they said, hey, you gonna be a bodyguard? I said, all right, as long as y'all call me to kill me off, mm-hmm. I got no problem with that.
Did they kill you off?
I don't know what happened to my character. He just disappeared. He was there, now he's gone. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. So what was it like for you as a comedian the first time on stage?
The first time on stage, I was shitting bricks.
Now you know how I felt.
2 shots of Henny was not enough. With my comedy, I feel like I tell stuff about what I gone through. I can't pull out stories, make something up. It's hard to do for me. But when I tell stories about my past or what I go through now, rolls off the tongue. For instance, my name. I got the most whitest name ever. My name's Harry Adams Osterhout Jr.
Now everybody's gonna Google you, research you, and stalk you.
Oh, good luck trying to, good luck when they trying to spell it. Yeah, go ahead.
Say it again.
Osterhout. Yep. Mm-hmm. Good luck.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Who named you that?
My mother.
Shout out to Mom Joe, you're dope.
It should have came with a 720 credit score, but it didn't. So I don't know where to take it from there.
I'm so done with you. I can get that one. Yeah.
You got that. You got that.
I feel like I could do. Yo, honestly, before I started the show tonight, somebody told me, he's like, yo, whatever you do, be careful because you're dealing with comedians and they're ruthless. I was like, oh, shit. Shoot. Dang it. So,
we can bleak it out. Don't worry about it.
Dude, I got a potty mouth like a mother. It's just bad, you know. So, you know that. You see, you've heard me curse out.
Numerous.
For no reason. Like, what the So let's get back right into it. You've had a lot of success in your 5-year journey so far.
Yes.
What are we looking for in the future with you?
I got a. Well, right now, since I just got SAG, I'm a SAG actor now.
You are?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
yes,
snap.
ma'am. Paid them that $3,000.
They made a mistake, but all right.
Yeah, they
Just
fucked up. Yeah, but I got a couple projects in the works I'm working on. I'm trying to get a couple TV shows together. We're going to make a show. Shout out to Kay. We're doing a show. It's called Meet the O's. We're making that come together. It's going to be a comedy romance show coming out. Hopefully within the next year, we're trying to put it together for.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing that. Besides, I got a couple shows coming up, like a couple this weekend. Shout out to the Laughing Gas. We got a show on Friday. Come on out. If you're in Jersey, come on out to support. If you need to go find the address, go on my IG page.
I'm so done with you.
Hey, comedian_Harry O, because people keep getting me messed up with Death Row Harry O, but no, I'm different. I'm not Cali. I'm Jersey Harry O.
Jersey? You sure? Because you be in New York a lot. I feel like you're from New York.
All right, I'll take New York as long as y'all don't mess me up.
You NJNY
West
at
Coast.
this point. I'm so done with you, yo. So what is it like being on stage?
It's like there's nothing like it for real. Once you start getting that groove and you start going, it's nothing like there's no words to compare on what it's like when you got the audience pulling on your jokes. You never want that time to end. But on a bad day, 10 minutes could feel like an hour, 2.
So how do you know the audience? How do you know what to say and or do you not care enough? Like,
I cared at the beginning, but at this point, I feel like
whatever I'm gonna say is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but if they like it, they like it. If they don't, it's gonna be a long night.
Have you ever gotten that rough crowd yet?
Oh yeah. Oh, I got that rough crowd like 2 or 3 times. Where you be up here like you be hot, be sweating out of nowhere. I'll be out there sweating like it's like a fat kid on a treadmill. Like it'd be coming down. And
so how do you know when your turn is over? Do they like signal you, or you just have to know?
Yeah, there's most of the time some places got lights, so they hit you with a light in the back of the room to let you know, or there's a clock on the side. It's like, hey, your time is up. Reel it in.
So when you ever felt like you were doing bad, did you end your time short?
Nah, I just kept going with the punches. Like, you know what? Let me get this out the way. Mm-hmm. Because it's like it's a learning curve at the end of the day. You find out, all right, this joke works. All right, don't use that joke no more.
I'm gonna just say this: it cannot be as bad as that guy that fell. And that's all I'm gonna say. But it cannot be as bad as that guy that fell, didn't get up, and then was like, all right, that's my time. And I was like, wait, that wasn't part of the.
See, that's what happens when you're in your 20s.
No, that's what happens when you're drunk on stage.
Nah, he was definitely drunk, but when he fell, yeah.
He took the DJ's plug out.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, he was hurt, but I was surprised he got up. See, me, I'm in my 30s. It would took me a minute to get up. I might have called an ambulance, be like, come on, somebody come get this man. Like 3 people would have helped me up.
I don't have that problem yet. Shout out to me. Yay.
I miss them days where I used to get up out of bed and nothing would crack.
I haven't reached that stage yet.
You haven't got out of bed and just heard your days go crack, 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 crack. Not yet?
No.
Oh, man. It's coming. Don't worry about it.
I want to kind of try it right now, but I don't.
You don't want that problems.
Nah, I don't have those. Do I? No, I don't have those problems.
You got those problems? You don't got the problems?
Deadpool's
just me?
Deadpool's like, how old are you? He's 30. He's fine.
No. See, he'll wake up tomorrow and be like, "What this injury come from?"
Yo, actually, you know what's funny is somebody told me when you're when you hit your 35 into your 40s, that's when you start feeling it.
Oh shit!
And then she said, unless you're a fat lazy person who feels everything in their 20s because they just don't work out. I was like, what? Shit.
Man, it was one day I woke up and I got up and I just took one step and I was like, what the? How the hell I hurt my knee? Didn't do nothing. I said I went to bed fine, woke up all in pain. Like, this is ridiculous.
All right. See, all my friends like Mac 357 and Jay have those problems. Notice how I said like people. And then like me and Deathpool, we have like no issues right now.
I'm just, you know what? I hate y'all.
That's fine. You can hate me. I'm the #1 hated person in the industry probably. So I don't give no fucks about it. So let's talk about your up and coming projects, things that are new happening. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right. Well, the show that me and Kay are rocking out with is Meet the O's. Is definitely going to be a comedy and a romantic style. We're trying to throw it in there to make it seem like, because a lot of shows nowadays don't really have like that romance type of style, because everything is now, how they say, real reality TV, but it's really fake.
Yeah.
It's all scripted, but they say, oh, this is reality. This is all happening. So we're trying to bring back like that, Family Matters, and like that type of like diversity, like Martin back in the day stuff.
Now, are you guys like married in this? Are you guys engaged?
Oh, we just got married in it. Like, it's like the first new day, and we just go in, like, all the episodes is like the past, and the final episode is showing the marriage.
Okay.
So it's basically.
So that's episode 1.
Yeah, basically episode 1 is showing us about, we're at the altar. And we're going through
Just gotta keep hitting the tape, right?
My bad. We're going through our problems, and as we're going through our problems, and people are telling stories, it's like flashbacks that start the episode up to the point till people say I do or I don't, because my side chick jumps out of nowhere at some point. It's a lot of problems.
Really, in the show? Mm-hmm. Oh snap! You're a hoe. He's a hoe in real life and a hoe in the. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm a little bit of a hoe, not a big hoe. I'm a respectable hoe.
Wait, whenever I asked you, I was like, how many kids you got? And you was like, 3? 4?
5, 6.
6, something like that. I was like,
it's
damn.
impossible. It's impossible.
I was like, damn, with one person? You was like, nah, definitely not. And I was like, oh, hoe.
Well, once I hit this lottery, I'm expecting like all my kids to come out the woodworks.
Listen,
everybody gonna be like, "Daddy," little Chinese kid gonna jump out and be like, "Dad."
Listen, you got a whole bunch of people: H-Roll family, Alonzo, Jay Burvos. I'm pretty sure Max playing it. Like all of y'all, stop it.
Listen. I'm only giving out only 9% of my check after I win.
I'm not giving nothing.
See, I gotta be generous. If I'm gonna give the Lord 10%, I could at least give everybody else 9%. That's all y'all gonna get. Divided. All y'all gonna divide this up.
No.
Rest is my money.
No. You know what? No. I'm a mom, so no, it's not happening.
See?
And I only got one, Harry.
You only got one?
I only got one.
Oh, you lucky.
That's kind of all I want. Like, I told my daughters, and I don't care what anyone says, it's gonna sound really bad, but I didn't even want one.
Whoa. Jesus, man.
Oh, there was not a planned pregnancy.
It was.
I was not happy about her birth until she came, and now I absolutely love being a mom. But like in the process,
that's kind of how it is.
Yeah, no, like I was like, yo, can I take it back? Like I'm dead. I'm pushing her out, and I'm like, I don't want it.
Oh my god.
And I have it recorded. I hope my mom never shows my daughter. So bad.
Shoot, when we were growing up, that me and my sister, because our older sister, me and her used to fight and bicker all the time, and she was like, "You keep messing around, Mom's gonna take you back to the factory."
Did you believe her?
Yeah, at the time I did. I'm dead ass. I would believe her. She came home. You know, we used to get them old TVs and you had the receipts that was like 14 pages. Mm-hmm. She pulled out the receipt and she was like, "Look, here's the receipt for you right here. You keep
and
acting
you believed?
up."
Wow.
Yes, I believed her. I was like, it's my older sister. Who's she gonna lie to?
Yeah, I don't know what you thought this was.
Yeah,
See, I was the oldest, so yeah, I lied a lot.
Oh,
and
you
like, yeah, what? I used it to my advantage. You have to. Well, I feel like you have to.
Nah, I was the baby, so nobody liked me. So they just tried to abuse me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So many mental issues.
Damn, that's messed up, dude. I feel bad for you.
It's
Shout out to all the babies in the family.
But nah, I only have three kids.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Well, I only got one.
Only one?
Yeah.
See, all right. Well, no. Catch up.
But you know what it is? I want to have my next one with like, I know it's going to sound like super duper corny, but like my husband. Like I want the whole family dynamic. Because I don't even like having shut the front door. I don't even hate you. I don't, get it out. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Okay. I hate you. I was actually saying like, I don't want that broken home, I guess. Like I know it happens a lot, but like I personally, it bothers me that like me and my kid's father didn't make it work to this day. I don't know why my voice just did that. Oh my god, hold on.
But it's okay because look, I made it past the statistic. Like I got past, what is it, 21? You have kids. I made it past that. I was happy. I got past 21. 22 had a kid, but still, I made it past 21.
Okay. Yeah, I was 27 when I started.
Oh, see, I wanted knees so I could run around with my kids when they get older.
See, I still got knees, so I think I'm good. I got a butt too. That's besides the point. Anyway. Here, I'll give that to myself. It's a little something I'm working with. So, Meet the O's.
Yes.
How long have you been filming it?
We started filming actually about a month ago, so it's in the works as we speak.
Okay.
Yeah, we're coming up with better ideas, better.
Now, who's the writer?
Actually, me, Kay, and Mike are actually the writers of it. Like we're trying to do.
If you wrote it, I'm not watching. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, when you're dyslexic, everything's all.
Are you
fucked
really?
Up. Yeah.
Oh, me too. Shout out to
high five dyslexia.
Yeah.
Yay.
It was probably look like that.
B's and D's and P's and Q's and
I
all
hate
that
them.
shit. Yeah.
They're worse, yo. Why do you think on my Bella After Dark show, I'd be like, all right, so Mac or Jay, read that, because, I'm just like, and people like, are you really, obviously I'm really dyslexic, but a genius. Like, what the fuck is that? Like,
who wants to act like they just, no.
No, I don't want to act.
Nobody wants to pretend that.
You act like I wanted this.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
No, it's a thing. It's a real thing, by the way.
Yeah, I got blessed with that in ADHD.
Yo, shout out to all you dyslexia people, yo.
Yeah,
Straight out of your mother's womb, reading backwards and shit.
Well, like I was all hyped up being an actor because they was like, oh, you could do improv acting. I was like, cool, but then they was like, here's a script. It's like a script. Who you want me to read to?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I get scripts, I have to really, being dyslexic, like read it over and over. And like sometimes my friend Mac or Jay or I've never asked Deadpool yet, but I'm pretty sure he would. Like, they actually read it with me. And I'll be like, all right, can you help me? Because, like, studying lines and being dyslexic, like, I remember I was like, yeah, and he but it. And I was like, wait, that's put because it doesn't sound like it's supposed to be but. And he's like, yo, that's. I was like, shut up. Yeah, but, like, I do that. I have to, like.
My sister reads mine.
Huh?
My older sister reads mine.
Man, this is why I get books on audio too. Mm-hmm. You will not probably see one book in my house, but you'll see a whole bunch of audio tapes. Like. I'm dead serious. Like
me too. My sister been a teacher for years, and I'd be like, hey, read this to me about 3 times, and after that, I was like, all right, cool, I could catch on. I got it.
Do you ever catch on?
Yeah, I catch on. Like after the 4th time her read it, yeah, I'm good.
I'm so done with you, yo. I'm so done. So, what has it been like for you? Your journey with the 5 years of being a comedian?
Being a comedian?
Yeah, that.
It's been. I love the journey, to be honest. Like. It takes me around to meet new people. I love to make people laugh. Like, that's my thing. Try to get, I like to see the back of people's teeth. Like, it's something to me. It's like, I enjoy it. Like, this is.
Do you have a teeth fetish?
Huh?
I was kidding.
Maybe have a teeth fetish. Did you ever meet a chick that don't got her own teeth? No?
No.
See? Yeah,
no.
I like real teeth.
Yes, I have. It depends. What age are we talking, though?
I don't care. If they 21, they better have their own teeth still.
Nah, she got, like, all these. Like, I guess there's a procedure you could get all these fake teeth now.
Oh, you talking about the where they
but
look
her
fake
mouth
as
was
hell.
kind of jacked though, so she kind of needed it. Shout out to her. She knows who she is. I was like, oh my God, you're so pretty now. I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
I didn't mean it.
Terrible. Oh, you're pretty now.
You know when like
that hurts.
But oh well, shouldn't have been ugly.
Pretty for a big girl.
No, but like but you know when like you mean well by saying it, but it just didn't come. I was like, oh my God, you look so pretty now, and I was like, oh snap. She's like, now. I was like, yeah. How you been? Like, what do you? There's no going back.
No. Trust me, I've been in backhand compliment too. Like a girl said, if my body matched my face, I'll be a whole snack. And I was like, I didn't know how to take that. I was kind of lost. I was like,
oh, that's messed up. That's funny.
So I need to go do some sit-ups.
I wish I would have thought of that.
I guess I need to do some sit-ups.
Yeah, you got a dad bod, Harry.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it.
It's okay.
One day at a time.
That's all right. I got a MILF bod, so we were good.
I'm going to do pull-ups as soon as I get home.
Dude, you be seeing me in the gym?
Yeah, I see you.
Shit is
5 a.m.
Shout out to Jay Burrows, yo. That's my trainer, yo. I swear this whole freaking thing is like just Jay Burrows. Yo, he be like training me. I was like, you should be a trainer. He's like, yeah, no. He was like, you're my friend. That's all you get. And I was like, but I have females hitting me up like, oh, I want to work with your trainer. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a negative.
It's not going to happen. I promise you that. But
I've been trying to get a trainer, but, I just me giving them money for something that I used to do because I used to work out I used to play like semi-pro basketball. So
What?
yeah,
Sorry. You really did, for real?
yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, the farthest I got was
You got pictures?
the NBA D League, and then I got cut at training camp because somebody got knocked down from the NBA, which kicked my ass back home.
Aww.
Yeah,
Sucks to be you.
it definitely did. It definitely did. I was so
That's
happy there. I was
crazy.
like, yes, I made it. Then it was like, oh, what's his name's coming down. Damn.
It's not it, is it?
Nope.
I'm so done with you. Damn, shout out to your career. That never happened.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I should have been a comedian. No. I don't know. No, but seriously, all jokes aside, even though I don't know. What's going on. I'm tired. When I get tired, I'm like a whole different person. But no, so being in the game, like I said, 5 years and going on stage and all this stuff, like what have you experienced now? Like that, what do you know now that you didn't know then?
How to read the crowd. I would have to say that. How to read the crowd, I'm a little bit better at. I can actually go in a room and look at the crowd and get a feel
Does that
for it
actually
with
matter?
Yeah,
Okay.
it definitely does. Because if you don't read the crowd right, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a long night. But I became way better at it nowadays. So
Okay.
before, like I used to tell, like white people and black people are totally different when it comes to comedy. And I used to be fucking up where I used to be telling white jokes to the black people because the black people would be like, nigga, no, that shit ain't funny. White people give you hope. Like, they're like, oh, he's going to be good. I believe in him. He's going to be funny. You walk into a black room, they're like, nigga, you better make me laugh.
Oh, wow.
I done paid to get in here. Do your job.
Word. Yo, my friend said, yo, you know what's crazy is shout out to Joe Show because when he says something that he thinks is funny that's not, he'd be like, well, that was funny, so fuck you. And he moves on and the whole crowd laughs. It like, I don't know what it is about that, but like, just use that. It actually works.
All right, I'm going to try that next
He'd be like,
time.
you know what, that was funny, fuck you. And then on to the next joke. That works
What a
every
transition.
time, yo. Well, because I think Joe Show has that dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
And so, like, not everybody is a dark sense of humor person.
Oh, okay.
And he says some really fucked up stuff, too, which is hilarious to me because I have dark sense of humor. But to some people, he'd be like, oh, that was hilarious, fuck you. And, like, the whole crowd will start laughing and he'll move on to the next one like that.
Oh, see, I'm going to try it.
You should try it. I don't know if that works. It works for him.
I'm going to try
but
it
I
this
don't know if it's gonna
Friday.
work for
If it
you.
doesn't work, I'm going to give you a phone call on that one.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Bella. I'm going to shut up. No cap. Don't say I sent it. So let's talk a little bit about, weren't you, I'm sorry, I have to add this because I feel like you were, but weren't you in a movie, The Umbrella, or did you not do that?
No, I'm definitely in the Umbrella.
Okay,
I'm definitely in the Umbrella. They changed my character like 50. Shout out to Hood, but they changed my character like 15 times. Like, they was like, you're going to be a cop. No. You're going to be this guy. No. You're going to be Puerto Rican and this guy. Like,
Well, you get your character changed, and I got kicked off the project.
oh shit. Well, it looked like I had a good amount of lines. There was a little bit of lines. There was a little bit less lines. Then it was like 3 lines, and then it was like, oh, you're gonna die in this scene. I was like, damn.
Wait, you only got like 3 lines?
I got like 3 lines, and I get shot. Like, god damn.
You weren't that important.
Not at all. I was Rico for like 10 minutes, and then Rico got killed off.
I mean, you get your little TV time, though.
You're right.
Right?
I get a little bit, but
When is The Umbrella coming out?
Shoot, it should be coming out soon, within like the next 2 months. Actually, I don't have the right date. I don't want to get the wrong date and anything.
It's coming soon to a
But it
theater
is
near you.
coming soon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's gonna be down at Nork Cinemas, I believe.
You don't believe. You know that's where it's gonna be.
I know it is.
Yeah,
I know
like
it is.
what?
It's a Jersey thing.
Yo, something about all these directors in Newark, New Jersey. I don't know why they do. It's like Cityplex 12, and it's like.
That's where I'm gonna put mine. As soon as mine's come out, it's gonna be
Which one?
right there. That Meet the O's.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like how I did that?
I like.
Oh.
Yep. Sound kind of raunchy right there, but it's okay.
That was so white of me. Yo, shout out to Deadpool Yo over here.
You definitely
Deadpool
put-
News over here. He just like, oh my God, Tori, what is going on?
She definitely had raisins in her potato salad.
I did not. No, fuck you.
Eggs, bacon,
I did not have no.
It sounded like breakfast.
I'm gonna call my mom after this show. I swear to God. Like, I'm gonna be like, Mom, they said no.
Yeah, tell her.
She put bacon and cheese instead.
You had breakfast.
Okay, which is worse, raisins or bacon and cheese?
All that.
Fuck you. No, that's
What?
no, decline. No.
Who are you?
I'm gonna ask AG White if he puts raisins in his potato salad.
Nah, I don't think he does.
I don't
either.
think he does either. I didn't put raisins. I just put bacon. And anyway, besides the point, fuck you, Harry. I hate you. I personally know you, so I actually hate you.
That's fine. I'll take it.
No.
Terrible.
I hurt my finger. Oh my God, it hurts.
She almost broke her nails, ladies
No,
and
I don't
gentlemen.
got my nails on today, jacket. All right, so yeah, the umbrella.
Yes.
You die in this character.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your character?
My character is
Nobody.
Basically, he's basically gangster that was above most.
That's your character. No.
But he tried to be a gangster, and then
Okay.
bang bang.
Bang, bang. Oh, you get shot.
Yeah, I get
so
shot.
now we know how you die. Good job, Gina.
Hey, no problem.
Your little 10 seconds of fame went to no fame.
It's okay. If you want to come see me get shot, come to the show.
I'm for it. I will be paying my little $20 at Cineplex for just to see you get
a
shot.
lot of people pay to see me get shot.
Do you get shot in
The Blue Labyrinth?
the O's?
The O's?
O's.
No.
Not yet?
No, not yet. Well, you might kill my character off later, but then how we going to run the show?
I mean, Miss O could always be a hoe. No,
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
damn.
Or she could just, remarry and
And keep
know.
keep the show going?
yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't
Or
think
do
it's
the
gonna
sad
work.
phase where it's like the widow. I don't know. I'm not the writer of your production, so have fun with that.
She's trying to kill me off so fast. Like, what did I do for her to kill me off like this? Please tell me, ladies and gentlemen, what did I do?
First off, it's just me, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I'm talking to the audience.
Nah, you didn't do anything. I'm just messing with you. But before we wrap your interview up, let's talk a little bit about your social media platforms, where they can
All right.
find you at, your
Right.
YouTube page, your backup AIG, your actual. Yo, dude, I don't even know how to describe this.
Yeah, listen, I put about 3 videos. I make 3 videos and put 3 videos up per day almost.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm out there working, but you can find me on IG at comedian_Harry O. And basically all platforms is comedian_Harry O. I got my backup page because Instagram's a bitch. Instagram be like, oh, hey, you're going viral. Then they be
Listen,
like, pause.
you better stop, because if they kick me off IG because of this interview, because of you, I'm going to be mad at you.
I'm sorry, Instagram. I apologize. I don't mean it. I'm just
I
kidding.
just want y'all to know Harry O said it, not Bella. So,
I try. I'm on Twitter. You can find me. Same thing. Harry O _, comedian.
comedy.
Yeah, comedian. But I'm on all platforms, really. Like, I'm trying to get this business going. Like, matter of fact, shout out to Daphne. Daphne Springs. She gave, she helps her brother out a lot about help, do skits and show me the business aspect of it.
Yo, shout out to the eating experience. He just said you pretty much had a load of potato skin salad.
Oh, damn, homie, for real, homie.
That's messed up. I did not, but I'm off this stupid potato salad conversation, y'all. I hate y'all. I hate you guys so much. But now, back to your social media platforms.
Yeah, but YouTube, everything is comedian Harry O, because I don't want to get confused with the gangster.
What gangster?
Allegedly.
There's a gangster?
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
Yeah.
We don't know about him. But we know about him.
I told you, from Cali. I don't want no parts.
You don't want no parts?
I don't want no parts at all.
All right, y'all. So right now we are going on break. When we come back, we are going to have the one and only AG White in the... Ow, I just hit my finger again. We are going to have the one and only AG White in the building, so stay tuned.
jam, jam on. Jam, jam, a jibby, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on. You got to jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
Now I'm the man with the golden voice, better known as the ladies' choice. The things I do, you know of the most. It's a party of love, and I am your host. Now ladies come and ladies go, just to check out my disco show. And check me out is what they do, singing to a rhythm that's so brand new. I'm scientific, the kid terrific, the mastermind, the cosmic mystic. I'm the master G with the phenomenon, rapping to the rhythm on and on. I'm a devastating rapper with a thunder rap, rapping to the beat. I like it like that. The rap I have controls your will, which is typical of Sugar Hill. You go
Jam, jam, a jibbit, the jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, go on.
come on,
Jam, jam, a jibbit, the jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
you got to
Jam, jam, a jibbit, the jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
jam,
Jam, jam, a jibbit, the jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
Are you ready to party and get on down and jam with the rappers to the funky sound? Well, I heard of this guy they call Master G, and I said he's ready to rock with me. Let me tell you something before you get lost. NGB's the one that they call the boss. Hey, all of you people, this is no disguise. We're ready to rap and socialize with the capital A-N-G-I-E, but it's really no fun without the capital B. Far as I'm concerned about Master G, he's vicious when he's rapping with me.
We're from the north.
And we're from the south. That's a combination. We can rock the house. Go
Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on. Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
We're the best 6 rappers on the microphone. We're on the stereo in your home. We rock all the places around the world. But you listen to the voice of Shirley Pearl. I'm gonna rap to you about the serious gang with the pow pow boogie and the big bang bang. But since Big Hank didn't hear my voice, I guess I have no other choice. I heard he's bad, mean and tough, but I wanna hear some of his funky stuff.
Jam on.
I'm twice as nice, straight known eyes, a dedicated king of the disco slide. Yes, yes, y'all, we don't stop, cause I'm on the top, whole show shot. Supersonic chicks gonna rock this block. Keep on, and you get rocked. I got a mansion on the mountain, rolls on my garage. Helm of girls got bodyguards, minks and diamonds, rocking through heaven. I even own a DC 7472. All the guys with no respect, big bang. I keep them all in check.
Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on. Well, people out there walking around today, I stop and hear what I have to say. Well, I'm quiet as a mouse, but I shock the house. Come on and do it for me. Wonder Mike, we can rock, we can roll, we can roll, we can rock this mic till you just don't stop. I said, Mike, are you ready? Are you ready for me to rock to the beat? You see, Blondie is what they say, and I rock the mic in a vicious way. I'm a supersonic, I'm a 3x tonic, and I'm on the go. There are 3 fly guys, and we're 3 fly girls, and we're ready to rap and to rock the world. Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on. Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on.
Who, me? I see. You want me to hip him to the big beat. Is there a party over there?
Yeah.
Well, there's a party back here. Tell me the truth. Is there a party over there like Savoir Fair? I'm rapping to the rhythm just everywhere. I don't mean to boast, I don't mean to brag. I bet you thought I'd say toast, but you've been had. You never really know what I'll say next. I'll tickle your tumor till you want to rest. Tickle, I'll play the nickel. To see a man dance just like Rip Van Winkle. Go jam, jam, jibbit, the jam, jibbit, jibbit, jam, jam, go on. You go jam, jam, green eggs and ham. Hey, little boy blue, go blow your horn. You go jam, jam, jibbit, the jam, jibbit, jibbit, jam, jam, go on. One time, jam, jam, jibbit, the jam, jibbit, jibbit, jam, jam, go on.
Well, once again, it's the Master G with the voice that stings like a bumblebee. Like Papa needs spinach, kids need tang. I need a little groove from the Sugar Hill Gang. So open your ears, liberate your feet. We're gonna hit you with a little soulful treat. Like pecan pie without the crust. Like making love without the trust. Like watching TV without the screen. Like strawberry shortcake without the cream. Like April showers without the rain. Like hearing my voice and not knowing my name. It's the Master G, the rapping man. But the thing I like best is a lady's hand. So fine in mine, I can't believe all the days teachers will soon be leave. You're vicious, nutritious, like a slice of pie. You're so delicious, you're fine, so divine. I'd like to manipulate your mind. You're vicious, nutritious, like a slice of pie. You're so delicious, you're fine, so divine. I'd like to manipulate your mind.
Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on. Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam, jam, jam on. Jam, jam, a jibbit, a jam, jibby, jibby, jam.
All right, everybody. Once again, I am your host. I always do the most. I'm Tori Marie, and this is the incredible one and only Bella Live radio show. Our last and final guest of this evening is the incredible. He's been in BET, MTV. I believe he's been on the Apollo. Goddamn, he does everything.
Not EBT. Okay.
BET.
BET. Not EBT.
I said EBT?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
I'm only playing.
Oh, I hate you too. And he's been on BET. We have the incredible, the one and only A.G. White in the building.
A.G. White, not so white, not white now.
How
I say
are
that
you?
and people are like, huh? What's
What?
this at?
Nah. So you are from New York originally.
East New York, Brooklyn.
East New York, yes.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about, for anyone who doesn't know, who you are and what you do.
Okay, yours truly, A.G. White, Puff Daddy Bad Boys of Comedy, BET's Comic View, Showtime at the Apollo. Also, Martin Lawrence Presents First Amendment. And, of course, I've been doing it for many, many years. I'm not new to this. You know the old school expression. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So I've been doing it for a long time and love what I do, you know, and they always say what's done in love is done well. I think I do it well enough.
I
to
think you
stick
do, too.
around. Nobody's canceling my culture, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Because real recognizes real, and I've been real for 30
You're the
years.
realest of them all.
You know what I mean?
You also have done international traveling, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How was that? What was your favorite country or place that you went internationally that you visited?
I liked Amsterdam.
Oh,
yeah, I performed in theaters in Amsterdam.
Really?
Yeah, my man Rogelio, big time out there. The Bounce, DABOUNCE. You know, white folks.
Yeah.
When we say something, if
Oh,
we're
see,
not
you
clear.
get it.
We have to say it out. The Bounce.
The Bounce.
That's DABOUNCE. The Bounce. My man Rogelio. Thanks to of course, give this brother his flowers while he's still alive. Of course, my man, Brooklyn Mike Troy. He always would bring us out there. So Amsterdam, I like performing for the folks in Amsterdam.
That's
they,
awesome.
They really, they really get it. They truly get it. It's like performing in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? They get the culture. They get the American culture. And, of course, they watch TV. You know what I'm saying? They watch the sitcoms and everything that come out there overseas. And they get the culture. They definitely do.
Well, speaking of Harlem, you actually auditioned and performed at the re-owned Uptown Comedy Club.
Yeah, that was back in the mid-'90s.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about that, because that's kind of where you got your start, correct?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
the crazy-ish was that, I never forget going into the Uptown Comedy Club, right? Sign said Uptown Comedy Club. So here I'm coming in after work, because at that time, we weren't full-time comedians. So, we had the side, we had the actual job.
Yeah.
So here it is. I'm coming in with a blazer, some wingtip shoes, and a button down and tie and everything like that. So I asked the person, do you do comedy here? And can I get into a workshop? He was like, nah, we don't do comedy here. I said, but hold on. The sign says Uptown Comedy Club. Where's the adjective? Y'all don't believe in the adjective of comedy? So eventually, of course, he was like, nah, I'm only playing. See, that's the joke right there. And I'm like, you know what? I like the vibe. I like the energy. And, of course, I started there, right there at the Uptown Comedy Club.
Shout out to you, yo. That's incredible, yo.
But before that, I actually started at a place called Manhattan Proper, right out here in Queens. It was Manhattan Proper, but it was, out here in Queens on shit. It's out here in Queens. It was an old, just maybe 85-seater, and I started there and I performed for, the gentleman that's on the circuit now, Talent, one of the New York Kings of Comedy.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, yo, player, I enjoyed your show. You should come back. Yo, Bella, I came back the week after. Can we curse?
You can, but I would just recommend don't bang on the table because it echoes.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
You're
a New Yorker. You talk with your hands.
I ate a zick.
What?
The next time I went
That's
back, yeah, I was,
crazy,
because you think you get comfortable, you think you know how to do comedy, and that's what led me to go to the Uptown Comedy Club, because I ate it so bad there that I was like, nah, there's a better way.
Now, did you always want to do comedy? or was it an opportunity
Nah.
that was presented to
Now,
you?
listen. I mean, I knew I had a gift. I knew I was different. I knew I was the white kid, the only white family to grow up in an urban neighborhood, East New York. You know what I'm saying? We weren't tied into no mafia or nothing like that. We were Jewish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Jews, you know.
Oh, you're
I'm
Jewish?
not. Yeah, 100%. Not foster care, not child protective services.
100% Jewish.
Mother, father, same father. I heard your story, but you know, my
Did you
mother.
put raisins in your?
Let me tell you something. I was back there. I don't put no raisins. I don't put raisinets. I don't put cinnamon raisin.
Did you
Damn
put
it, I
bacon
don't even
and
put
cheese?
raisin in the sun.
Did you put bacon and cheese in the potato salad?
No.
All right. That's sorry, Mom.
Nah, we don't do. You know, Jewish folks don't really uck with the pork. But you know, that's a whole nother story on a whole different day.
But at least I didn't put raisins. Y'all got to give me my flowers.
Let me tell you something. I never get.
People think white people put
Mayonnaise,
raisins.
potatoes, and eggs and everything. Just mix it up. Just give it to me that way.
Gotcha.
You know, people would put peas in there and apples and shit.
Apples?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You hang around enough Latin folks, they'll put them apples in the potato salad.
Yo, what the heck is wrong with people in potato salad? Now, I have
Yo.
no room. I put
Nah,
bacon
give
and
me
cheese,
the
so-
regular potato salad. I don't give a damn if you gave me potato salad from the deli. I just don't put no carrots. I don't want none of that stuff in there. I don't want
Gotcha.
the arugula, none of just potato salad. Just
You
the
put
potatoes.
relish?
Nothing. Nada. Zilch.
snap.
Zero. Nothing. Mayonnaise, potatoes, mixed with the eggs, and we good.
That's white for real.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
AG white, not so, well, that type of white. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's get back into yo, he got me cracking up over here, yo. So you've been doing comedy for over 30 years,
We're close to 30.
close to 30 years.
I never like to really date myself, you know what I'm saying? But I've been doing it for a long time, and of course, you know, it's a up and down, high, low, peaks, valley type of business.
So let's talk. What was it like the very first time you set foot on stage? Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was at, like I told you, at
Yeah.
Manhattan Proper. And I just remembered, you know, talent telling me, yo, you just do 5 minutes. And I didn't know that I did less than 5 minutes. I think I did like 3 minutes. But I left the audience like, yo, we really enjoyed you. And of course, I had no premises, no setups, no punchlines. Of course, you eventually learn how to write material
Absolutely.
and actually, you know, perform it. But again, I didn't know my way. You know what I mean? I just knew that if I go up there and tell a joke that I may have heard, you know, somebody else tell, if I told it and I put my own spin to it, that it was my joke. But at the end of the day, I didn't know what I was doing. And then the second time I came back like 2 weeks later and ate it. It was so bad that the chef came out and booed me. That's how bad it was. He stopped frying the wings. He was like, yo, my man, you got to go. You got to go.
Did you ever come back?
To that same spot? Yeah, of course. But I
Okay.
came back ready. I came back polished because I learned at the Uptown Comedy Club through the workshops and everything like that. I started with Tracy Morgan, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tracy Morgan, Flex, Alexander, Maceo, of course, Brooklyn Mike, you know, Freddie Ricks, Kenny Williams, all of us. You know, we were there for a long time at the Uptown Comedy Club.
So you've been in this game for a while, and what was it like being on BET Comic View?
It was good. I mean, that was my second performance. My first ever performance was actually, let me tell you how weird this business is, right? Here it is. I try to get on Showtime at the Apollo as an amateur comedian. So back in the day, see, y'all Gen Zs and millennials don't know about the VCR tape. So
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you look great. Black don't crack. So I'm giving you your flowers
Thank
right
you,
now.
thank
You know what I
you.
mean? But anyway, so I remember sending a VCR tape of my performance because I performed at a show. It was in the city on like 14th Street, like Union Square area. And I performed, and it just so happened to be that the talent executive for Showtime at the Apollo, Sarah Smith, she was there. So she enjoyed my performance. She was like,
Oh, wow.
listen, I want to put you on Showtime at the Apollo as a guest comedian filmed by, at that time it was NBC.
Okay.
Right? So she was like, just send me your information, again, back in the days, VCR tape, send me a tape and I'll try to get you on the show.
Okay.
But, rewind, I had a VCR tape that I sent in to Showtime at the Apollo just for the amateur night, and they never got back to me. What? So I had to eat that tape. I lost it because once you send it out, you're not getting it back. It's not no return to sender or anything like that. So boom. So they deaded me on that, and then here it is, maybe about a year and a half later, that's when I met Sarah Smith, and Sarah Smith was like, get me the VCR tape. I was like, yo, I got you, no problem. I ran a few off at Kinko's and right, well, it was a place next to Kinko's. And then I put my resume inside of it, so I got it done at Kinko's and put it all together as a package. And next thing you know, like 6 months later, I was a guest comedian at the Apollo. And guess who I opened up for?
Who? Oh.
Sitting down for this one?
Yeah, I'm sitting down.
Usher.
Oh.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes.
What was that like?
Oh, well, let me tell you something. As the guest comedian, you go on before the artist.
Correct.
Before the performer. Guest comedians, you do 7 to 10 minutes. You get the crowd warmed up. It's nationally televised on NBC. Showtime at the Apollo. Stood them up. Had a great time. Messed with the front lady, Eve. Eva, she was in the front row. And, just did material with her and had fun with her. And then, of course, did regular, actual material that I've done in the past. So with that said, I come off stage and Usher's back there. I guess he finished rubbing the log. So he stepped away from the log. And he was like, yo, player. He's like, thanks for warming him up for me. And I never forgot that. I was like, oh, shit, that's Usher.
Like, Usher just said that? What?
Yeah, that's when Usher was a baby. You know what I'm saying? When he just came from, like, Atlanta.
Just got
Tennessee.
signed.
Yeah. Yeah. When he was I think he was with JD at the time.
I think
Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, okay, yes. So with all that, when you see these big time celebrities, did you ever in the beginning get that, oh my God, it's him? So like, what is it like now for you?
Well, let me just say this. Never was starstruck, but you know what? I personally, I like to judge for myself once I get to meet the person. You know what I'm saying? I was never really starstruck. Maybe on a athletic side.
Okay.
But not on the comedic side, like the athletes, because my original dream was to be a Major League Baseball player.
Really?
Yeah, that's the white in A.G. White. But no, for real. I mean, that was my dream, to be a Major League Baseball player. I was good in high school, but I was just too short for my position. That was the catcher. I know black folks and Spanish folks say back catcher, but nah, it was catcher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We leave out the back. You know what I mean? Because it's behind the batter with the mask on and everything like that. You got to look at it on TV. But it's a catcher.
I'm not a baseball fan though.
I know. It's understood. That's why I'm breaking it down to you. So that was my dream, to be a Major League Baseball player. And then in 1998, I did a show in Tampa, Florida.
Yo, shout out to Tampa, yo. That's where I live. T-Town.
Yeah, no doubt. Ybor City. Everything.
Ybor, Clearwater, St. Pete, all of them.
All that with the way out there.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, long story short, did a show in Tampa, Florida, like 1998. And rock, had a great time. You know what I'm saying? Different, taste of comedy with a different flavor. That's my brand. You know what I mean?
Yes, I see that.
Saw that in my EPK and everything like that.
Correct.
So, anyway, so I come off stage, and there's a gentleman that's waiting for me to get off stage, and I come off stage, and he approaches me. He said, "Yo, man, I enjoyed you." I said, "Oh, thanks a lot, brother." And then I looked at him. I was like, "Oh shit, yo, Derek Bell."
What?
Yeah, and he Major League Baseball player, you know what I'm saying, millionaire, and him and another baseball player named Gary Sheffield. I met them respectfully, and I've been cool ever since with Derek Bell, and he opened the door for me to meet all the baseball players. And look how God works in mysterious ways. Now, I'm an entertainer. Athletes are entertainers as well, but on a different forum.
Correct.
Right? So, boom. So, here it is. He put me, to say, listen, anytime you want to come to a game, you want to, relieve the stress. I was listening to you talk, and I was hearing you say, I gotta release some stress and get it. That's how I would relieve my stress, going to Major League Baseball games and just sitting there and just enjoying the moment, because that was my dream. You know what I'm saying? So I'm forever indebted to that brother.
I mean, you could always be the guy that throw. What is it? They have the celebrities where throw
First
the base.
pitch.
Yeah,
First
you
pitch.
could do that.
Yeah, well, I need to act a little more Jewish for that. You know what I mean? But right now it's Jewish.
Jewish.
Jewish, you could do it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wordplay.
That
Thank
was
you.
dope.
Okay, cool.
So
Tough
I want
crowd.
to say that the night I met you, your Rastafarian accent, can you do it? Just one, I got to, because it was correct. I literally
Light
about
skin baby wagwan here. Are you that? No daughter, a light skin butter style you. Me not like na light skin woman, but you, Jesus Christ.
Yo, I thought
Jesus
you were
Christ,
Rastafarian
nah,
or
man.
Jamaican, just for what I mean.
But
You can't judge them.
growing
they'd be white and
growing
white.
up around them, I mean, you take on the whole culture and you take on the vibe and I mean, I just love people, man.
Yeah.
I love people. I love genuine people. I don't like POSs, pieces
Yeah.
of shit. Some people are just, no matter what you show them, you're genuine, and they're still POSs, man. I just can't vibe with that, so I stay away from that. So again, I'm
he
just a
really
people
got me
person.
at the comedy club, man, because he was like, "Oh, shout out to."
not.
No, when I walked out, he was like, "Oh, shout out to Beverly Hills in the building." I was like, "Damn, he got me."
Yeah. Beverly Hills out this month.
The reality show. I was
Yes.
like,
Well, I said Housewives of Hillside Avenue.
There
We try to
was
make it
Housewives of
generic
Hillside
right over
Avenue.
here.
I was like,
Right.
ew. I'm not from Hillside.
Yeah.
I was like, but I was
Absolutely.
dying. I was You are hilarious.
Thank
You're like
you very
an
much, Bella.
incredible.
I appreciate it, Bella.
And like I said, I didn't even know who he was, to that extent. I was like, oh my God, he's hilarious. I gotta have him on my show. And I remember Mac 357 from the Evening Experience. He's like, do you even know who that is? I was like, A.G. White.
Yeah.
He was at the comedy show. He's like, Bella, you are so humble, but no. Let me educate.
I'm a humble individual too, and
You are.
and you know what? I learned that in order to stay in this business, you have to humble yourself.
Absolutely. Me and Kristen were just saying that.
And to take it one step further, there's a quote that I read that I'll never forget as long as I live, and it said, "Be humble. You could go out of style." I.e. Kanye West.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
As great as he was, he's not full of humility.
Yeah.
And people don't like that, and they just write you off. So be humble.
Very
you could
much.
go out of style.
Absolutely. And I tell people all the time, what do you have after the fame? If the fame and stuff goes, what do you have to rely on? People tell me all the time, oh, Bella, you did. Okay, money comes and goes. What do you have after that? If
What substance do you have?
Yeah, and it's what I have is my personality. I'm very humble. I'm giving. I'm generous. I'm always there. So I would rather keep that in the industry, knowing I have that and not lose that, than $1 million any day of the week. I mean,
Right
it
on.
doesn't help.
Right. No,
Helps.
I got you. Well,
But-
listen, we all, and I'm sure you can attest to this. We all come from, at least me, I come from humble beginnings. You know what I mean? I always learned in this life, you act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If somebody gives you the utmost respect, you give it right back to them. Somebody gives you that ass to kiss, well, fuck it, on to the next.
Oh my God, I'm so glad he understands because I be cursing out 80-year-old women. I'm like, listen.
I can't, positive vibes only. Straight up.
See, that's why you're on the Bella Live.
There
It's
you
a
go.
beautiful live.
There you
Shout
go.
out to me. No, I'm
Ow.
kidding.
Ch-ch-ch-chim. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
So, have you ever experienced in the industry as a comedian, hate from other comedians?
Well, once it's brought upon you, you just try to just shrug it off like Mariah would say, oh, I got to shake it off. Just shake it off and keep it pushing.
I love that.
And you know what? Not everybody's going to like you. For every one person that likes you in this business, there's 3 people that don't.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I can't appease to everybody, and I just keep it pushing. I stay, I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I never get it misconstrued that I think I'm all that. I just, let the stand-up speak for itself. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Taste the comedy with
And
a
I do
different
love
flavor.
the fact that you don't post your comedy or other people's. You always have pictures, because I was looking for an actual video to post, and you're very humble. Like, go check them out. Go see this person.
Why?
Go
Why?
see that.
Why? Nah, I'm big on that, and I learned that. I learned that from working with Lunel. You know what I mean? Why are you at the comedy club going to pay $40 to see me, and somebody's filming here at this comedy club, and they're getting it for free? You done paid $40. Why are you filming it? Nah, don't give them the stuff for free. Let them pay the ticket price to see
Absolutely.
me. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow. You know, sometimes you don't think of something until it's right there in front of you, and it's like, whoa, I like that. For real, you know?
Facts. So. No, I did. When I saw you taking pictures with people, and you was like, if you want to see, I was like, yo, I like that.
Yeah.
I saw it on your IG recently. I was like, yo, I love that.
Yeah, I was at the Cat Williams show, you know, special invited guests, and, you know, Lunel works with Cat Williams.
There was Lunel.
Bill Lee, and of course, my man, Mark Merriweather. Those are all part of Lunel's team. So, you know, they were nice enough to leave me tickets. I got a chance to meet, you know, or see Cat, and all the other comedians I've worked with in the past, you know, Pretty Ricky, Zoo Man, Mark Curry, you know, Tommy Allen. Excuse me.
Tommy.
May he rest in peace, Tommy Allen. But Tommy, God damn it. What's his name?
I don't know. I'm not a comedian.
Tommy Davidson. How can I forget the OG?
Yeah.
Tommy Davidson. So Mark Curry, Tommy Davidson, Tony Roberts, amongst other comedians, like I said, and just got a chance to meet them. I mean, chill also. Enjoy the show, because, you know, usually as a comedian you always working, and it's like, you know what, it's a Friday night, let me just go out and just chill and just enjoy being entertained.
That's awesome. Do you ever feel the pressure, though, of being a white comedian compared to the black comedians?
You know what, I really just try to just be me. And if you fucks with me, you fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can only do, even with the white rooms, right? I learned that if you're more conversational, they get it. Yeah. Because you know what? And this is what kills me, right? Look at this, for example. The CEO of Disney is a billionaire.
Fact.
Why? Why is he a billionaire? You know why?
Because people work for him?
Well, no. Because the CEO of Disney is a billionaire because you got black folks that patronize the business along with white folks, right? Now, that same CEO of Disney has a grandson that loves hip-hop. Jay-Z's a billionaire because not just the African-American community likes him, it's the white... Everybody likes Jay-Z. They love that hip-hop, right? But here it is, somebody like me that's like a hip-hop style comedian, right? They get it. But it's just like you gotta spoon feed it to them, because sometimes they feel overwhelmed, like, oh, I don't know where I can go with him. But you know, and that's the stuff that I learned over the years. Just slow it down and be more conversational. When we, you know, Christine will tell you, and Harry will tell you, coming up in these urban rooms, they want that instant gratification. Mother, father, make me laugh now. I done paid all this money, make me laugh now. Facts, yo. You know what I'm saying? White folks. So I'm walking my dog, and he happens to defecate on the sidewalk. They want conversation. They want content. You know what I mean? And eventually they'll get it. They'll vibe with it. And that's what I learned. Conversational.
I feel like we gonna have a one-on-one. Be like, what do you do with this? And educate me on that, and blah blah blah. That's dope. That's really dope. Well, I have to ask you, where did AG White come from? Well,
AG are the initials of my government name.
Okay.
And White is what I am. AG White.
I like that.
Hit the thing. Here you go. Okay.
It took me a while. I was like, oh shit. I didn't want to hit this one because I'm known for hitting this one.
We ain't trying.
I was like, oh wait.
Positive vibes only.
Positive
vibes only.
So what else? You've done so much. Is there anything that you still want to do or have on your bucket list of things?
You know what? I'll just say this.
Okay.
I like producing events. I like, you know, of course, I was one of the producers of Comedy at the Movies, where we turned an operable movie theater into a comedy club. So look, check this picture out. So you and your significant other back in, 10, 12 years ago, you would come to see a major motion picture at the movie theater. My partner, Ray DeJean, and myself, A.G. White, we created a concept
Okay.
where literally you can go see a movie and get a chance to come back and see live comedy. So them same comedians that you actually see in that major motion picture, you get a chance to come back to see them live at that movie theater. So we turned an operable movie theater into a one-stop shop for entertainment.
I feel like they should do a comedy opera.
Comedy opera?
Yeah, you know how like they sing about
Lands
stories?
afar on... Oh,
Yeah.
I got the Jamaican
you know how,
accent. I can't...
Yeah, I was going to say. You try.
Lands afar.
No, but just think about it, right? You know how they have like Hamilton now on Broadway, but that's like a Shakespeare kind of thing. What if you guys did like a comedy opera where you're singing but joking? Like you're song joking. Does that make sense?
But I can't sing, so I'm out the equation.
But that's the point. It's not supposed to be legit. You're not supposed. No.
So you're just trying to get no. You're just trying to get your singing shit in.
No, I don't know. I took that off a long time ago. But like seriously,
I never had the octave to do that.
I think
sorry.
you should do a comedy opera. It's just a suggestion. Just think about it. Think it over.
All right.
I don't know why I whisper. I don't know what just. I'm so retarded.
It's all good. It's all good.
There's my moment for that.
There you
Now I'll
go.
give it to myself.
Insert here.
But what inspires you every day? Oh, here we go. Was it you?
No, it was me.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Okay.
my bad.
I can't.
Sorry.
Sometimes
No
look at
etiquette.
it. Look at it on the side. Oh, here we go.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not.
I
Do
got
not disturb though. You know that works too. No, but what is it like for you to be able to inspire other young men and women, comedians, not only just comedians now, but a white boy or girl who wants to be more in the comedy world?
Well, it has to be in you.
Not everybody has it.
No, it has to be in you. Like you really, this is a business, man. Mm-hmm. Entertainment is a business. It's called show business for a reason.
Facts.
Right? 20% is the show. 80% is the business.
Correct.
How well do you do business? Like, look, you got this beautiful setup here. It's a nice, beautiful podcast thing. You got other people doing a podcast out of a garage. You know what I'm saying? Underneath a cat litter or something like that, with cat litter in the garage and everything like that, and they're doing a podcast. So it's more of the business side and understanding that, this is a business, and this is the way it has to be run, and if you adhere to it, you'll get it. You'll get it. But me personally, as a entertainer, I just love to give back to people that are willing to listen. You have to listen. You don't know everything, because even to this day, we still don't know everything. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Just listen and take what you feel is worthy, and you ride with that. You run with it.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I just don't like talking to people that just don't get it, or they're dismissive when you're talking. If you're the OG, damn it, listen. You got to listen to me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew it.
And I
was
still
not
listen
like
to
them.
my OGs.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So
For real.
would that mean like you're my OG since like you're older?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what? Again, you never know what information you may get that would help you along your journey in this show business.
AJ White sounds like he has so much wisdom.
Well, listen, I got enough, you know what I'm saying, to pass it on.
I love it. I love it. Well, for real quick, for all the viewers, please shout out your social media accounts, where they can find you, and any upcoming events that you have. Because when we come back, we're bringing all three guests back in the house.
Okay, well, it's your boy, comedian A.G. White. That's COMEDIAN, A.G. White. Comedian A.G. White. No underscores, no pauses, no dashes. Comedian A.G. White on all social media. A.G. White on Facebook. Of course, Comedian A.G. White on Twitter. Twitter, also LinkedIn, AG White. All right, so that's that. Your boy AG White, not so white, not white now. I'm always gonna be white, but not white now.
Not right
anyway,
now.
Not white now.
You be AG Black for a little bit.
No, I'm not gonna be AG Black, but I'm not just gonna be AG White,
White.
not white now.
Gotcha. All right, guys, when we come back, we're going to have all 3 comedians in the building. We're going to have some laughs. We're going to have some fun. So y'all stay
Bella
tuned.
Live. It's live. 100.
People tell you to step off a lot. You see, you misunderstood. A sample just a tactic, a portion of my method, a tool.
my
In fact, it's only of importance when I make it a priority.
And what we samples out by the majority.
But you a minority in terms of thought,
Narrow-minded.
and poorly taught about hip-hop fame or the silly game to erase my music so no one can use it.
You step on us and we'll step on you.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Talking all that jazz. Lies, that's when you hide the truth. It's when you talk more jazz than proof, and when you lie and address something you don't know.
It's so whack that it's bound to show.
When you lie about me or the band, we get angry. Whip out our pen, start writing again. And the things we write are always true, sucker. Let's get a grip, now we talking about you. Seems to me that you have a problem, so we can see what we can do to solve them.
Think rap is a fad? You must be mad. Cause we're so bad, we get respect you never had.
Tell the truth, James Brown was old. Tell Eric and Rock came out with I Got Soul.
Rap brings back old R&B, and if we would not, people could have forgotten.
We want to make this perfectly clear. We're talented and strong and have no fear
Of those who choose to judge but lack pizzazz.
talking all that jazz.
Now we're not trying to be a boss to you. We just want to get across to you
That if you're talking jazz, the situation is a no-win.
you might even get hurt, my friend.
Stetsasonic, the hip-hop band.
And like Sly and the Family Stone, we will stand
Up for the music we live and play,
And for the song we sing today.
For now, let us set the record straight.
and later on we'll have a forum and a formal debate.
But it's important you remember though,
What you reap is what you sow.
Talking all that jazz.
talking all that jazz.
Talking all that jazz.
sexy people. So all you fly mothers, get on out there and dance. Dance, I said.
Salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. Want you to push it back. Cooling by day and then at night. Working up a sweat. Come on, girls, let's go. Show the guys that we know how to become number one in a hot body show. Now push it. Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Push it good. Push it real good. Push it. Push it. Yo, 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 baby pop, yeah, you come here, give me a kiss. Better make it fast or else I'm gonna get pissed. Can't you hear the music pumping hard like I wish you would? Now push it. Push it good. Push it real good. Push it good. Push it real good. Push it. Get up on this. Get up on this. Get up on this. Get up on this. Boy, you really got me going. You got me so. I don't know what I'm doing. Push it. Push it. Boy, you really got me going. You got me so. I don't know what I'm doing. Push it. Push it.
I really just want to let this play out because this song is fire.
Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. This is the one and only Bella Live radio show with myself, Tori Marie. Ew. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All right, and we got in the building the incredible Harry O, Christina Carolyn, a.k.a. Christina the Comedy Cougar, and A.G. White, all here joining me now. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
What's up?
Wagwan.
Well, I love that accent.
Wagwan.
Watagwan.
Watagwan.
Yeah, Watagwan. Yo,
Watagwan.
AG was out there saying, like, I said, yo, you got almost the best Jamaican accent for not a Jamaican. It's some comedians, because I'm Jamaican, so I be critiquing the Jamaican accents. I was like, AG, you almost got it, because I like when you say Kianza Tuna.
Kiana tuna them.
I'm not doing a Jamaican accent. My Jamaican accent sucks.
I'm not going to attempt it.
I know, right?
Yeah, and I said, I'm not gonna say the name, but there's other comedians that be like, I can't do it.
So I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions, and then
Sorry, y'all, my phone was ringing.
I'm about to say, whose phone is that?
That was me. I'm like, of all people and stuff, calling me now. And shit.
That's how it be, though. So let's start with ladies first. What is it like being a comedian in 2022?
It's rewarding, but it's I can't say it's rough, but it's challenging. As a female and as a up and coming female comedian. Like, I can't speak to the longevity of it, but I can speak to the coming in of it. Like, I'm my foot is in and I'm all the way in the water, and I'm being received by a lot of veteran comedians that respect me, that book me for their shows. AG being one of them. Like I've worked with AG on shows before, and talent, and a lot, and going on the road with Smokey. Like they've given me opportunity after opportunity to show that I am the business, but I'm also the funny.
Love it. Harry, same question. If you ask me to repeat this question, I will come over and smack you.
What was the question again?
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm finna ask that. Watch.
we serious though.
What is it like being a comedian to you in 2022?
It's sometimes it's difficult because you don't want to offend anybody, but sometimes, fuck it. But for me it's a learning curve since I'm not all the way in it like that, but since I'm just been in.
That's what he said.
Boo.
First off, this is not your show to be booing me. So next, go ahead though.
But yeah, it's.
Did you really think next and thought I was gonna go to him?
Yeah, I definitely did. I know, white is right and everything.
Yo, he looked over like, all right, go ahead. No, but go ahead. Stupid.
No, but it's definitely is. It's a learning experience, but I enjoy it. So I'm here for the ride and see where it goes.
All right. So AG, a little different for you. What is it like being a comedian in 2022 compared to when you first started?
I really feel like you got to be politically correct, and I fucking hate that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man.
Except Dave Chappelle, because Dave Chappelle don't give a damn.
Yeah, well, Dave Chappelle is Dave Chappelle.
That's true.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, when your name is Dave Chaperone, you got to be careful on what you say. But I personally, as a comedian, you can't to this millimeter of a second, you can't take away my amendment number 1, and that's freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
And I truly feel people with this canceling of these cultures and stuff.
There's no freedom of speech.
I don't want to sound like I'm double talking because I talked about Kanye West, just very briefly, not being humble. But you can't take away my amendment number 1, man.
Yeah.
That's the amendment number 1, freedom of speech.
That's true, because I hear it now. I'm like, I can say what I want. And I'm like, no, you can't.
That's what hurts. That's what hurts me. But you know what? Again, in taking a page out of what Christine said is challenging. You know what I'm saying? But, who ain't up for a challenge?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we just, go with the flow as of this juncture.
Absolutely.
All righty.
You want to offend somebody somewhere at some point, no matter what you do.
I offend people every day just by being me.
Right. You're going to offend somebody. Some people are not going to find you funny. People are always going to have something to say about what you do and what you bring to the game. But as long as you're true to who you are, you get on that stage and you give your all to what it is that you believe in, that you can do, then fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yep. Sky's the limit.
Yep.
Exactly.
No fucks given. So that's my motto. I'm like, nah. They be like, Bella, you don't give a fuck. No fucks given. I'm gonna make a shirt like that.
No fucks given?
Yep.
I like it. I would support that shirt.
Literally, I have a merch coming out, and it's literally like Let's Talk Bella. So I want to do the Let's Talk Bella like logo here, and then the sayings I do where it's like no fucks given. I don't care. Like, I say a lot of crazy stuff, and that's going to be, like, my logo. Like,
I'll make sure I wear it at daycare center. I'm going to rock out with no fucks.
Like, I think
Go pick up your kids with no fucks given on.
The biggest one I say all day is I'm dying. Because, like, I be all extra, and I'm like, oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. And the other one is I need dick.
Girl, that's my Stormy right now. And the funny thing is that I can get it. Like, it's in my DMs all the time. I'm like here for it. Like, I told you I changed my number because somebody texted me my home address with a penis and was like, I'm about to bring it to you. And I'm like, no, thank you.
I think the biggest one I get is let's ask y'all this then. Since yours is the DMs, where do a lot of people hit you up? Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever been told?
Craziest thing I've been told?
Besides, I'm coming to your house for a good time.
She kind of won it on that one. Like, the craziest thing was, for me, it was actually somebody took a picture in front of my house.
I'm afraid of that.
That's creepy.
It was like nice bike, and my motorcycle was out front, and I was just like,
you have a motorcycle? Oh, that's
so a female pulled up to your house and took
photos. It was like, oh, nice house. Like, oh, how did y'all?
See, this is why I had to change my stage name, like, because people can find you in this day and age.
I'm like, like, how did you find me? I'm not on the mortgage. Like, that's the part that was talented. Like, how did you find me?
They found you through association. Like he could be 10 of 12 people, and this is one of them. And this is the address that they live at. And I Googled. Have you ever Googled yourself to see what it is that's out there on you?
I did, and I'm not nobody.
No, I did, and I had to like change my life. I even Googled some family members. I found that some of my family got arrest records. I'm like, okay.
I Googled myself.
What?
I Googled myself once.
Damn.
And it was like this white man that was like rapist in Florida. I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh
they got
my
a picture.
God.
They have a picture next to their name.
So real quick though, guys, AG White, same question. Are you gonna ask me what the question is?
I was filming live, so what was the question? I'm sorry. I didn't
We
even
all
pay
out here
attention.
trying to pump our numbers and shit. We putting our lives on.
What's the creepiest thing that, or the strangest thing anybody has ever said to you or DM'd you or done?
You related to Dama?
No, they didn't. Who said that? Yo, that's messed up.
But you know what though? They brought that movie back, but that story was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
The new generation is just
But
finding
Yeah.
I think what it is too with that movie, because we were alive when Dama, when all that we were around when all that happened. I think what, not all of us, me and AG.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Excuse me, me and AG. I'm talking about the people 50 and
No,
up.
I'm just kidding.
I'm saying like I think what that movie did is they spoke to the victims. You saw a little bit more about the victims in this particular movie than any other movie that I've seen. So I think that's kind of why they brought it back, to just highlight the victims, because you notice at the end they showed all the victims.
I just don't like the fact that they did the costume, the Halloween costume and stuff. I think it's just
some people were against that, and a lot of content creators did skits behind it.
I did not,
and
I just felt like it wasn't right.
But some did, but they did like different parodies. I was almost gonna do one about the sandwich, but then I decided not to. Because content too, like you talked about being restricted, like comedians take things and twist it around or do it or say something that could offend people. So I can't knock anybody's creative process on what they chose to do when it comes to doing a skit. But sometimes I feel like I have to like be mindful of the content that I put out sometimes.
I can honestly say though, sidebar with the Jeffrey Dahmer series is the way they did the deaf guys coming into it, where you heard no theme.
It really brought you into his. That's
world.
What I mean by they made it
about
the
and not
victims,
Jeffrey, and
not
I like
just
that
about Jeffrey. So,
and I think the way they did that was phenomenal. I mean, it's a really sad story. I do not wish that on anybody's family. What he did was horrible. But the director, I think, really put some time into it, thought it through, and really killed that movie.
Made those victims real people, like they were real people.
Because they look just like the victims. The actors.
The one that did
the one in the court. Did you see it, AJ?
No, I saw only the first two episodes.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah, I gotta watch the rest.
You have. The court scene though. When I looked back, I was like, "Whoa, is she alive? Was that her?"
They did the side by side of both of the actual court scene and the young lady performing it. That role. It's like she embodied. That
I got it now.
Moment.
When you hear her in the court, the live, and you hear the actor, it's like it doesn't even seem like a different person.
Because
everything like that, like she did a great job.
She did,
and because at the end they showed each individual that life was lost behind,
including the father and Jeffrey Dahmer and the mother.
And the mother, because it was a sad situation for the entire family and victims. You know what I mean? Jeffrey Dahmer himself, because he even wanted to die, and I think in jail he put himself in that position to get murdered because there was no life for him to live.
Well, I know the way that he got murdered was not the way it was in the movie. They got to always do so extra. But I will say this though, it's a tragic to those families. And the Milwaukee police, if it's exactly as is, they should have done more, because that 14-year-old boy did not have to die.
Dude, they sent him to die. They literally sent that boy to die. They're like, here, take him back and finish what you started.
And I kind of wish the deaf guy didn't forget his keys.
Yeah.
But you need to still watch it.
Like I said, I watched the first episode. I saw all of that. They redid it in reverse.
Yeah.
But, I did a show in Milwaukee, and I had the promoter drive me by. 'Cause, I mean, you know, you try to see landmarks
Yeah.
in these cities and stuff like that. And he literally, they knocked down that house.
They did, yes.
Where Jeffrey Dahmer.
And I don't think they ever built anything
No,
on top
they just
of
put
it.
a gate around it. Like, we understand that this
This
is
is
where
it.
it's at, but you just take a picture and keep it pushing.
Yeah, I mean, because they wanted to do a park or a
or
memorial,
something.
but they never did. And I think they should.
They probably should. They should revisit that and definitely do something in respect of the victims, like how we have a 9/11 memorial. They should have something with those victims' names on it, because that was literally where he took them. You know,
Yeah.
the majority
All
of
of
them.
them. Yeah,
the majority of
except
them,
the
because for the
first
first
two.
few was at his parents' house and at the hotel.
Yeah,
But
that's so crazy.
and at the matter of fact, at the place where the bathhouses. You know, it's just crazy.
I just say this. Ever since that movie, my drink be like this. I'm not joking. Like, I really be on my drink. I be like, oh, wait, my drink's too far. Hold on.
Shoot, after that, my drinks be right there with me nowadays.
I don't drink, so I'm like, what I have
Well,
is a
no.
cup. I'm joking.
When I go out,
have a
oh
cup
my
of ice.
God. Them, let me tell you, them cranberry and Sprite drinks, because I'm sober out for like 30, 90 days now, but
Congratulations
Thank
to you
you.
again, by the way. Yes.
I have to do a Sprite and cranberry because I want to drink, so I try to make myself feel like I'm in the crowd. That's my thing. It's like, if I feel out of place, I'll drink again. I know that for a fact. But I just feel like that movie was really empowering, and it just makes you realize, like, be aware of your surroundings. Not everybody, like, people say don't judge a book by its cover, but still judge that damn book, because half of these people that were in that movie wouldn't have died if they really got to see the signs of Jeffrey, because they were there. I still feel bad for that definitely though. Like, he left his keys. I feel like we should have a moment, like, for real. Not like it's not funny, but
That place just said, fuck those keys.
word.
I was thinking about something you said earlier, because I think I'm gonna change the subject now. Because
Yeah.
I was like talking about how you were talking about how you like a woman with all her teeth, and I'm like, guess what? I
yeah,
got
she
all
did?
my teeth.
She did, yo. That was funny.
That's the truth, and I know how to use them or not use them.
No, you did. I was about to say, yeah. Hold on. She said, I don't know. Listen.
Those are the 2 points that I wanted to bring up in our conversation. But I said I
That's
want to
true.
talk about AG's accent and her teeth. So, like, I
Yes.
said everything I needed to say. I'm good.
Hold the teeth for me. No teeth.
So I like to do one kind of question. You guys are you're not obligated to answer it, but what is the craziest thing that you guys have ever done in the bedroom? Now again, you are not obligated to answer
I'm
this.
not going first. I'm not going first. I'm not going first. I'm not going first.
I'm gonna pick
Listen, I was invited to a spade game, right?
I don't believe in space now.
Listen, it was a matter of fact, the person was like, come over, me and so are here, and I'm like, hold on. If you and so are here, it was a threesome.
Yeah.
Right? But you and so are there.
Why
How
you
can
need
that be? How can that be a whole spade game?
Yeah, why you need
And
me?
I didn't even think about
You didn't
that.
think
And I got there, they were in the living room and it was on and popping after that. So that was the exclusive threesome. I'll never forget that.
Oh my
So
gosh.
was it 2 guys or was it 2? I'm sorry. Was it 2 girls or 2 guy and a girl? 2 girls. Shout out to you, AG.
Yo,
Pew, pew, pew.
Harry, you're next.
Oh, man. There's so many.
Pick the best one.
Best one? All right.
Yo, shout out to you for being a hoe, yo.
You know, let's see what that was.
All right, go ahead.
My best one is, I would have to say, is me and my girl at the time. She invited 2 girls over, so it was me and 3 girls. It was 1 against 3.
Yes. Oh my God. Sorry. I have. Oh snap. Yeah. Okay.
It was a good old 1 against 3 match.
That's crazy, yo. That's insane.
Great times. Oh, great times.
That's incredible.
And I think one time I got invited to like a swingers party, but that's about it.
Really?
Yeah, just once.
Just once.
Just once, yeah,
Just
yeah.
one time for the swing time?
Yeah, I was like, one time for the swing time.
One time for the swing. I like that. I'm gonna use
They
that.
do this here?
One time for the swing time. They do swingers comedy shows. I know a couple of comedians that do that, and I was like,
I'll
yo.
do some jokes.
All right, we're not skipping you though.
No, we're not skipping me.
I like how AG went first and she had to leave. I would have been like, oh, man.
AG left first, but to go back to, it's always a threesome. It's always a wild threesome story. So I had a threesome story. And it was like, okay, so so he's excited to know that I actually tried to do a threesome. So it happened, but it didn't happen. So like it was me, a guy, and a girl, and this was back in my like heydays when I used to get like a little turned up and stuff. Little turn up, and she smoked and she got too high and too paranoid to participate in the threesome. So we're sitting, we're in the hotel and we're in the bed and she's there, but she's not participating. So we doing our thing and she's just in the bed. So everybody's just touching her, rubbing on her while she like. Like you came here just to get like it's like she was just a rag doll. Hey, you want to rub her leg or something, rub her titty or something while we doing it.
That's hilarious.
So that is my wildest. Like I think that I'm trying to think if there's any other threesomes that I had and shit.
Oh snaps!
I'm 51. I lived a life. Like I lived a life.
I'm 31. I'm still working on it.
You know,
I can't wait to say like Jay Burrows. We just celebrated his 50th. Yeah. I think you were there.
Yeah.
Or was that Mac? Or both? I think you were at both. He's at both.
He was at both, and I missed because I had my back was acting up on Max Day. I was like, it was a rough one for me.
But it was just for Max only 49, so he hasn't really hit that 50.
Yeah, he'll next year.
I thought he did, but Jay being 50, he even said like it's just an honor to still be alive. Like I guess where he comes from, the Marcy Project, so many people didn't make it, and I just can't wait to hit 50.
Yeah, and
I like Jay and Mac, and it's like, damn, I got so much time in between.
You think life go by fast.
All right. Well, we're gonna do this. Before we end the show, I'm gonna let you guys ask me one question each. That's what I do. Look at you. Look, you freaking nasty. I know him. So we'll start with Harry.
Ladies, let her go.
Now, it gets bounced
she
back
looked
to
like
me.
she was still thinking of one.
I was thinking of one. If you have your question,
he has it. I can see it in your face.
I was gonna ask you the same thing you asked us right back to you.
Yeah, that's not how this works, dude. That's your one question. That's one question. All right.
So tell us
what's the question?
The most freakiest moment that you have had in your 31 years.
Like 31 years of life? Yeah. Oh, what did I say? 31, and it's been whack. But
oh, shout out to Jay Burrows just tapped it on my live.
Oh, shout out to Jay Burrows, yo. Yo, he's over there filming. Shout out to him, yo.
He must have a break.
I think. Yo,
that's what I make her smile with that.
I think the oh damn. I know, but I've said it already. Okay, so I have said this before, so I'll just say it again because it's already out there. I think the craziest thing I ever did was I got fisted in both holes, and I didn't know that it was going down like that.
Yeah. Jesus. And you took it.
I did. I took it. High-fiving me for taking it in the booty. High-five, Christine. Don't leave me hanging.
I didn't see the high-five. I'm sorry. You get out. Because I don't know if I could have did that.
I can honestly say the next morning, I don't think I sat down.
I'm sure you didn't, because my joke right now is that I don't take dick in the butt because I got hemorrhoids. Like anybody that wants to like have sex with me in the anal is not having it, because literally you would have to push my asshole back in for me because it blows out like a brown cauliflower. You ever seen like cauliflower? It look like that and shit, the back of my ass. If you trying to get any ass in this hole, like even a fist at that, because a fist is bigger than a dick. Like, how did you, sis? I'm impressed with that story. Like,
see the guy behind you right now is just one finger at a time.
This nigga was like,
listen,
picture the thing was like this.
And the way it happened, damn.
I'm trying to see.
Throwing punches.
This nigga was like,
he
took your ass like a
you Harry.
punching bag.
Nah, I don't know. I don't even like it was. I can't even explain it.
No. I wouldn't even bring that question back to you. I think the question I would ask you is like, what inspired you to do Damn, not even to do that. Nah. Because I don't know if I want to ask the recovery question or the question about doing what you're doing right now. Like, what motivated you to create this platform and to do what you're doing right now so that you can, and because I think I have a 2-part question, really. Like,
Yeah, that's fine. No, so when I first started, it was the Bella podcast. There was no inspiration. It was a DJ June with FTV Radio had approached me and said, do you want an opportunity to be on my platform? I think you're awesome. And I took it. And from there, I was just doing it to have something to do. It wasn't until me and June decided that it was best for me to leave FTV Radio. And I was like, all right, I'm done. I don't have a platform. And somebody said, no, Tori, you got to keep this up. Like, you got to do it like on your own. And a lot of people I heard were talking about me saying, oh, she ain't going to be nobody. And that's what motivated me, is that everybody who said Bella podcast is not going to exist after she left FTV is now Bella podcast is now almost 2 years later, Bella Live Radio.
And there you go. And then so for somebody like me who is like looking to do something like that, because I'm looking to like, not only because I see myself not, because you know a lot of comedians, we tap into other areas like acting, podcast, radio. Like that's something that I would want to do. What is the advice that you would give to somebody that is interested, like myself, so forth, to want to build a brand? Because I got to offer to do something with another individual, and I'm just trying to figure out how I go about doing something like that for myself at some point.
I would honestly say that, that is a good question.
See?
You got that? Yeah. I would honestly just say the best advice I can give is just be yourself. Do not let anything change. Whatever ideas that you have for your show, don't let anyone take that from you. If you get in a contract and they say, oh, we want it to be like this, no. If you can't take it the way I want, then it can't be my show or what I envisioned, then I'm not doing it. And stick to that, because there were a lot of no's before this yes right here. You know, I got people telling me that they wanted my name to change. They didn't want the Bella Live, or, you know, that they wanted it to just be Tori Marie. And I was like, no. Decline. So just be true to who you are and know what you're getting into. Hear all the no's before the yes, because I personally made this very clear. I didn't want anyone to change the dynamic of what I want in my show. I always felt like a lot of people aren't heard on these platforms. And the reason I called it Bella Podcast originally was I wanted it to be a beautiful podcast. I wanted people to feel safe. I wanted people to know that I wasn't going to be like the Wendy Williams with the drama. I was going to be more Ellen, where I wasn't going to ask you questions you didn't want to answer. You could come on my platform and say anything, and it didn't matter what you did 10 years ago. If I knew you since we were kids, like, it was about the now and who you are and what you're striving to be. And that's why I created Bella Podcast.
Dope.
Oh, I kept going with Bella Podcast.
Bella Podcast, and now you Bella Live Radio, Bella
Live
After
Radio.
Dark, Bella all day.
Bella
love
that.
the pink.
Thank you.
Love your energy,
Thank
and
you.
I respect what you're doing, and I appreciate even being invited to be a part of this today with the comedians that you had on.
Super excited that you all came. And again, shout out to AG, who had to go, busy man. But this is I've always wanted to do the comedy special on my show. It was so good.
Yeah, and I'm glad to be part of the comedy special.
Definitely.
Like, I think for me as an up and coming comedian that has new life to comedy and years to life, this just gives me an opportunity to just practice on me. Even interviewing, the more I do it, the better I get at it.
Facts.
I was, you know, and the questions that you asked were very informative and very to the point. So, like, you are doing a tremendous job.
Thank you. Because when I first started Bella Podcast, these questions were not it. I was just like, I didn't even know what I was doing. My interview sucked. And they were really bad, actually. I can't lie. Like, they were bad. But as time went on and I got to meet, you know, Jay Burrows and Mac 357 from the Evening Experience and Deathpool, and shout out to Deathpool in the building.
Deathpool.
Shout out to, and Grown Man Logic, DeJuan O'Neal. You know, it became a really deep friendship, and I never was told, like, no. Like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, it's just Bella, that's why she does it. And all 4 gentlemen were like, Bella, what the f*** is wrong with you, kind of thing. Like, you can't do that. You can't talk. And I'm like, excuse me? Don't tell me what I did. And I had to appreciate those 4 gentlemen so much, because they've taught me so much, especially Mac 357 and Jay Burrows. Like, those 2 are my right hands. Like, I talk to them every day. I get advice from them every day.
And
I wouldn't be in the radio if it
out.
wasn't for Mac 357, because he's been my mentor ever since the day I met him.
And shout out to Mac, because Mac is really supportive. Like, he'll jump on my live and just drop badges upon badges in my live and just support me. So when I tell you I could see what it is that you've gotten, and even the fact that it's like for some reason I feel the new people that you are surrounded in your life support you more than some of the people that have been in your life for years.
Yeah. They support me more than my own family.
And that's and
love you, mom and dad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, but it's fact. Like, even working in Harlem with my boy Chael, shout out to Chael the Don, Wendy Fork and Key Restaurant. Like, they really like support me, and I'll go down there and help out and just do something, because it's something about wanting to be a better person and being a better business and being a better mogul. Like, Black entrepreneurship is so important. And if we can work, and this is the thing that people don't realize, like, you have information that you could probably help me to build a platform for myself. I have information that I can give somebody else to help them build their platform on social media or even come into comedy.
And then I tell people all the time, this is not the end. But like, this interview goes past this interview.
And this is not the end, but I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this because... I
see you all the time.
Yeah. And I just want to say this because this is the thing. Each one teach one. And so people are quickly to tear you down and to tell you what you can't do. Correct. Instead of seeing what you can do and what it is that you can do to help build each other. So I'm about the brand building, about getting together and making it work for each other. And then when I have people that come around and start to tear me down, I start to look at them and be like, yo, you don't know what you have. We don't know what bridge you have burnt.
What I've been through. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I support everybody. Even if you talk bad about me, even if you got nothing good to say about me, I'm still going to support you just because I believe in that energy. Sometimes I believe it's like Beauty and the Beast. I'm such a big fan of that. And I know we got to wrap up because I just got the tag. Yep. But I believe in that Beauty and the Beast logo where I will love you until you can love yourself. I will see the beauty in what you're trying to make ugly until you see the beauty.
Right.
I have the strong willpower. I'm a very strong woman, and I can do that. Doesn't mean I like to, but I will. But guys, thank you so much for being part of this show. It's been an incredible. You annoying.
Thanks for not bringing no potato salad.
And whatever you do not bring the cheese, the tater tots, or none of that crap in the potato salad, boo. I'll bring you some potato salad next time we get together.
All right. So you guys already know my name is Tori Marie. This has been another incredible episode of the Bella Live, only on Xtreme 104 FM. Make sure you guys check it out. It will be posted on the Xtreme 104's YouTube page. Until next week, until next time, stay tuned.
But that's not your P-R-O-B-L-E-M. You gotta let him go and let him know this is the end. You've been kissed, listed as a dumb one. I hope he likes